GG's, Dandadas, Hyenas, Scuba Dogs was learning from Scuba Steve was criminating, y'all. I rock with the King X. Don't forget the Kennedy doing his million march right here on YouTube. The data. We conducting ourselves the most highest the data likes what you make it. You can't love it, you can't hate it. It's gonna be simply what you make it. The data. You know what I'm saying? So we got a little Durk in the building, the data. Little Durk, the data. He's in the building, the data. They trying to say that little Durk, the data. His murder-for-hire charge, the data has been dropped, the data, and they picked up a new charge, a stalking charge, the data. So they, I guess the feds don't know what they want to charge him with, the data. Honestly. I can't tell you, I couldn't, like, I never seen no shit done like that, the data. Like, I thought he was charged with murder-for-hire. So he's not charged with murder-for-hire. So what is he charged with, Dandada? Like, what is this dude's actually charged with, Dandada? Like, what's going on, Dandada? So more or less, Dandada, seems like they playing with little. It seems like they're playing with Little Durk's life, GG. That's just what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're playing with Little Durk's life, the data. He got a now there's a new superseding indictment. They had a superseding indictment like 5 months ago. It superseded. Now they got a second superseding indictment, the data. Can Durk actually beat these charges, man? I mean, it seems like his lawyer's doing a high job, but damn, he would have called bail. I'm feeling that Little Durk would have called bail, if his lawyer would have never showed that he fucked up. But I guess I'm saying Little Durk got a chance if it went from murder to hire to a stalking charge, GG. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck's a stalking charge? Like, what the hell is stalking?
A hitman with a new indictment. Let's jump straight into it. My personal opinion is they had a trick up their sleeve, an ace up their sleeve. They knew Lil Durk was going to be considered for bond on May. They knew it was a good chance that he could have possibly got out. So they hit him with a new indictment. And they also said that they was incorrect about some of their lyrics that they trying to use in the case. But this goes to show you,
nigga, this nigga's locked up for fucking something that has no. This nigga's locked up, right, for lyrics, and for the feds fucking up on his paperwork, How can you How can you admit to fucking up, but say, oh yeah, nah, but still, we still gonna run this play, because you know what I'm saying. How the fuck does that work? This shit's crazy, GG. This shit's crazy. Hey, damn, he got stalking, result in killing, Fed strike back. So he got a stalking and resulting in a killing. That's what he got, That shit's nuts, Like, he got murder-for-hire, now you got a stalking charge, bro. Which one it is? Is he locked up for the murder-for-hire? Is he locked up for paying them, If he's not, I mean, that's what he was locked up for, bro. So what the fuck is going on, GG? That's what he's exactly was locked up for, GG. That shit's different. This nigga done. They put a stalking charge on him.
You're never going to beat the feds when they want you, man. They always gonna have.
I mean, why would the feds want him just because he's a musician, and certain shit, like, why the fuck would they want him, GG? Like, what's going on? Why the feds want Little Durk, They should want niggas who's actually. They should just want people who's plainly. You know what I'm saying? Getting caught or whatever the case may be, or doing crime or whatever the case may be. But this shit is different, bro. This shit is different when they trying to change it. When they trying to change your murder-for-hire. He was knocked up for murder-for-hire. Now they got stalking, rezoning. How much stalking, rezoning the death goes for? Like, how much years that goes for? That's life too. That shit is different. What's goody? What's goody? Peace and love. Peace and love.
That late night segment going on about that boy Durk, huh?
Real, we got the late night segment, niggas better get used to it, because we're gonna be used to it. We doing late night segments, we doing early morning segments, we doing evening segments. We on this bitch 24 fucking matter of fact, real shit. We gonna be giving out all the contact, we gonna be giving out all the contact. We even gonna be giving out our contact, our real life contact. We gonna be giving out everything, fuck it, But what do you feel that they dropped the murder for hire, and they put stalking and resulting in a killing? Like who the fuck was
that situation like that is, bro, for him to be sitting inside that jail and they just coming up with anything, dog. It's like I think he kind of felt like eventually they was gonna play with him like this, you know what I'm saying, try to take him down, you know. But right now, that shit like that, bro, this shit is like internet shit, bro. Like a nigga going through internet charges right now, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Is the Feds turning internet? Is this like a new era of the Feds not getting shit from it? Like, because it's not making sense. Like, it's not making sense. And I think the Feds do the Feds understand that real life is real life and the internet is fake?
The thing about it is, bro, is that Durk kind of like really is a smart guy, and they want to prove that he's not a smart guy some kind of way. You see what I'm saying? Because like I said, you can't mix the underground world with the legit world, but they let him get too legit. You know what I'm saying? Like the man really too legit. So okay, yeah, y'all looking for any mistake he made, and y'all grabbed it. Whatever this is, any mistake he made, they grabbed it. But look what kind of charge they gonna hold this man in jail for. Stalking. You know how many people stalk
but they
every day?
But they can't be just knocking niggas. It's like this, every mistake ain't a big mistake to get you fucked up, You can make a mistake and cross the crosswalk. You just cross the street. Are you gonna get a ticket for that? You know what I'm saying? Or are you gonna get a ticket for running a stop sign?
If they on you, GG. If they on you, GG, you can't go out of bounds no ways. And that's all it was, bro. You feel me? And he I promise you, he was participating in this shit.
Peace and love. I understand if he made the mistake, not above OTF, his boys made the mistake, so that's not his mistake. And they kind of
hold up. You know, in this world that we sign up for, you're guilty by association. So at the end of the day, his boys is him. So what are you talking about?
Nah, that's false. That's false. Everybody got their own. Everybody got their own acknowledgement.
It's only false. It's only false when you got to take accountability for your charges. But if we hanging out and we partying,
it's false. Period, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? My boys could get into a situation, nigga, that I don't know nothing about. Doesn't mean I wasn't with them. Just like I won't go. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying statistic wise, bro. I ain't talking about factual shit.
That's innocent. That's innocent.
That's innocent.
I'm not talking about factual. I said how you gonna how like boom. I'm talking about like I understand that's what you're saying because he's a rapper and that's his team. But that's King Von's people too. That's what I'm trying to say. So what if them niggas fucking was like, yo, fuck what Durk got going on. We don't give a fuck, nigga. Niggas is like that nigga. Like, what can 6ix9ine say to Shotty and them niggas? He couldn't say shit, nigga. Shut the fuck up. We're about to go handle a situation. Now you got knocked off for it, you know what I'm saying? But Lil Durk could be the same way. Maybe he didn't know shit about it. They King Von's people. They went and handled the drill. Fuck what Durk got to say. You know what I'm saying? Durk said, don't put nothing in the name. We gonna put everything in his name. We gonna do all this shit. He don't have nothing to do with it, but we gonna blame him. I thought he was charged with murder for hire. I thought he hired the whole plot. Now he didn't hire it. Now he was...
Facts. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So now that's factual that you said. They want to play with him as in like, okay, you were stalking them, and the guys did it because you were stalking them, even though he's not going for murder for hire. They feel like his influence. They feel like Durk influence still made that situation happen. You see, it's just all wrong. It's all wrong, but I'm just saying.
So they saying that he encouraged it.
Yeah, I'm saying they say him by him doing. Guess what? If anybody else was promoting videos or rap lyrics or whatever, hard as Durk on that situation, then they might be in that same situation. But they saying since Durk got this leadership role and he pushing this shit, how he pushing this shit, niggas slid for that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's this dumb shit that they put together to make a case. They shouldn't be able to make a case off of that kind of shit. Like, what are you talking about, man? You really saying that music really influenced life. So stop making it. So all the big people that promote music to fuck people life up, not the rappers, but the ones that give the people the money and do all these instrumentals and all that, stop that. Don't you go to the, how can you get mad at people making rap songs and making music that people vibe to? Then you try to make it seem like, oh, we're gonna lead life off music lyrics.
That's like
come on, bro.
That's like saying Prodigy encourage mad murders, because that's all they talk about. Like H&I-C, that's all they talk about.
Doing. That's what they doing, GG. Look what's going on.
Prodigy.
Listen, at the end of the day, no matter what the lyrics are, it's music. If people can't put out music, then stop the whole music thing. It's just music. Like you don't want got a hard on for my lyrics. Like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, he meant that. Yeah, okay, now he meant that. Like, duh, like that's what the music for you crazy motherfuckers to figure out what I'm talking about.
That's how you know that the Fedz are not, they still babies. They still babies in hip hop. They don't got no artists that actually are Fedz and shit like that. They don't know what's making music consist of. They don't know that making music consists of a bunch of blatant lies that when we first started. Oh, motherfucker, I'll kill you and take a headshot with a dead shot. Run up on you. Bad shot. Leg shot. Headshot. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, nigga? Does it mean he did that? No, it don't mean he did that, da. It's just the fucking...
But GG, the crazy thing about it, guess what? You would think that when you say the Feds involved, you would think they really got you and bust you. And you doing a lot of wrong. You see what kind of charges the Fed putting on people? They're kind of like, oh, we're piecing this together, and we're piecing that together, and we're getting this information right there, bro. Y'all really ain't got nothing for real. Y'all really just picking up little pieces of shit off the ground and put a case together. I thought the Feds was like really like that.
When they said, oh, I got 20 pages of documents and 20 pages of 20,000 pages of documents and 60 fucking gigabytes of fucking thing, and then you know what happens? And when they say all that shit, and then put on Trapper Law 3-hour video, and you're like, what the fuck? This is something that Trapper Law paid us. What the fuck? Trapper Law was it what Kevon da? You don't know if Kevon caught that, if his boy caught that, if someone just caught that, like niggas like someone that's all the way in London.
They should be embarrassed. They listen, when the Feds say they got all that kind of shit like that, and then you go to trial. And they should be embarrassed that they say they got all that time. Yeah. They got 8 years investigation. Bro, y'all should be embarrassed to say that shit though, bro. Y'all got all that and don't got nothing. You mean to tell me y'all wasted all those years and all that time and all those taxpayers' money to bring a man to court with nothing? That shit don't make no sense, bro.
What's poppin', Kev?
What's going on, fellas?
What's up, Kev?
We spinning blocks late night.
We on some grown man time. You know, grown man be up at any time. You know what I mean?
You know how I go.
Real, nigga. You know how that shit be late night. Nigga up all night, nigga. Doing that bid, nigga.
The Feds is actually started to show that they started to be mediocre a little bit. They need to get their shit together, because nigga, when you say that you got all these evidence and all this evidence, we feel like you really got factual evidence. But then you gonna show us shit that we heard from online, nigga. That don't even make sense. That you heard online, you ain't giving us no factuality, You just gonna say, oh, we're YouTube clip. Look at this YouTube clip. Look at that. Who says this? Was this person even with him? Does Trapper Ross from Chicago? He's from O Block. You act like Trapper Ross is Zach TV, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Zach TV? Yeah. And you had Zach TV, and Zach TV was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We might have to take credibility for Zach TV, because Zach TV is actually in the hood.
Crazy how niggas, that's crazy how niggas sit around your hood and hate you and envy you and learn this shit about you. And then, you know what I'm saying, you get in a situation, they'll be the first one to go try to bag you. Oh, I knew Durk. I knew what he did. We ran my partner. Why you? So you mean to tell me you sat around all those years, my nigga, to wait for somebody to fall to go tell their business that you thought you knew? Like, that's some real haters in your neighborhood. That's some real hating ass shit for people to sit around and wait for you to fall and then be like saying they know you or whatever, trying to tell stories about what they feel like, you know what I'm saying, they knew about you. Nigga, you never even talked to me before, nigga.
Facts. You gotta
that's crazy. That shit's so scary.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
They hit Durk with a superseding indictment.
Yeah, they hit Durk with two of them. The Dada. This is the second one right here. The Dada. This is the second. 5 months ago they hit. 5 months ago they hit Durk with a superseding indictment. Then they hit him with another superseding indictment. They took the Murder-For-Hire off the Dada, and they charged him with stalking and resulting in a killing.
And than a killing, bro. Come on, bro.
What?
Come on, bro.
Yeah, they took Little Durk
but
ain't charged with the murder for hire no more, bro.
I know.
That's
He's
over
charged
with.
with he's charged with stalking,
About it, that dog.
resulting in a killing.
That's an internet charge, bro. You charging
Nigga, that nigga was
where's
on. That nigga
all
was
the
on.
where's all
That
the
nigga was
5
on Little
years of
Cat's IG
investigation?
posters. You heard?
That's the
He gonna
only
beat that shit.
evidence y'all got. That's the
You're breaking
only
up, Mr.
evidence y'all got against somebody that my nigga y'all want so bad. I said that's the evidence they man whole life up, and y'all end up saying he got a charge from stalking and resulting to murder. Man, y'all want that man too bad, bro. That's just ridiculous, bro. And he changes. You want him so bad, but you want him so bad at a time where he changed his life. So why waste his time with a charge like this when y'all see this man has changed his life? That's what it's so weird. It's so weird that you'll come right now with a charge like that, so bullshit, while man has the whole world looking at him doing a transition into being something great that y'all can't stop. It's too late. It's too late. Y'all made him more greater with a charge like this. Like, damn, man, y'all really ain't got no dirt. We thought Durk was fucked up. We thought Durk was there. We thought Durk was that. All along, y'all really still ain't got none on this man. Leave him alone. Let him go live his life. He changed.
You know what's crazy about it? They don't got nobody. They don't got nothing against him, but there's a lot of fucking like Mama Duck. Mama Duck right now, clapping She said that she's
See, one thing about Mama Duck, one of them women that just look. Ain't gonna get up on that bitch, my nigga, and go motherfucking and say all dirt. You know what I'm saying? You going against these people because your son did. Everybody, we know why mamas do that. But you need to have that same goddamn energy when them niggas was out there doing all they dirt. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. Mama Duck just somebody, I feel like she clout chased. She got what she want, a little money off that shit. But you cannot stand up and go against people when your son was in the street doing the same motherfucking thing, dog. And then
I feel like
she got no credibility. She got no credibility, bro. She crazy.
I feel like she got credibility, because she's fucking with, because she's the OG there, so she knows everything.
All I'm saying is that, bro, her credibility, my nigga, is tarnished, nigga. That lady is fucked over out there, bro. What? Man, that lady ain't got no validation, man. That lady is all fucked up, nigga.
But you gotta understand that there's dads, there's probably older dads, that lose people that talk to her. There's a lot of people that's actually talking to her.
Yeah, I want to say this, man, about how the government do things. If they lowered his charges, they don't got much.
They don't got nothing, bro. They just got that man up, bro.
They said that his charge not lower. Like, it's not like he's looking at less time. He's still the charge still got the life term. He's still looking at life. But
all right, listen.
They changed the whole. Yeah, they changed the charge real quick. They didn't charge because they know it's not
Murder-For-Hire and stalking is two different things.
Yeah,
totally. If they weigh that on the same level as a real, actual motherfucking murder, bro. Man, that's some shit them fucking made up.
Murder-For-Hire.
They done went deep in the law book.
Somebody to murder somebody. That's a life sentence. Stalking with the intent to murder, that's what they're saying?
Causing.
So stalking with intent to cause murder?
Not intent. They saying that stalking resulted into murder.
Resulting in a killing.
What?
They trying to say Lil Durk, my nigga, about Lil Durk trolling this and doing all that with this music shit. They saying that caused the people to get killed, bro. That shit don't make no sense at all. Don't make no sense.
Resulting in a killing.
That's bullshit.
That don't make no sense, bro. It doesn't. Come on, bro. Y'all trying to say I got that much influence?
Because I didn't do no research on this, so I really don't know. But I'm gonna do it.
It's fresh. It's fresh, Kev. It's fresh. We don't even really know. We don't know yet. We don't know that, but it's fresh. It's super fresh.
It's right here.
I haven't did no research. I haven't looked into it. It's just sad how they try to do us.
Guarantee you that if he eligible for bond in 6 months or 5 months or whatever, they're gonna come up with a whole new charge. When the feds want you, you're not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. You're not going nowhere.
So they saying with the Murder-For-Hire,
That's a
they
lot.
trying to say that they was that he could have actually made bond on the Murder-For-Hire. So they switched
But listen
it.
to
So
what
it
I'm
could be
saying. From the Murder-For-Hire, I looked into that. They were saying that something with credit cards, and he gave somebody credit cards to do this, to go here, to do. What happened to all of that? They threw it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. They threw the Murder-For-Hire. They threw the Murder-For-Hire out. They threw the Murder-For-Hire out because they trying to say that when Little Durk booked up, that they wasn't ready for Little Durk, right? They didn't have really much on Little Durk, but when Little Durk booked the fucking the 3 different planes and shit like that, that they got nervous. So when they got nervous, thinking that Little Durk was gonna run or he was gonna be, they would have never been able to get him for a minute. They fucking just locked him up for anything real quick. So they hit him with the Murder-For-Hire, which boom, which the lawyer went on DJ Academics. So boom, Little Durk's lawyer went on DJ Academics and he got an interview. So when DJ Academic was interviewing Little Durk's lawyer, he said something about the Murder-For-Hire. Like, yo, how the fuck did he got a Murder-For-Hire?
That's one thing. That's one thing. That's one thing I'm not gonna let that happen, bro. You got me totally fucked up. My lawyer, listen to me, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it lets you know that we really living in a time, my nigga, off straight clout, bro. How you got your personal fucking lawyer, bro, on a fucking gossip ass platform? Ask the questions, nigga. I gotta get your fucking ass off the internet, nigga, and go home with your wife and kids and stay dedicated to my case. I don't get that shit. How your lawyer can get up and give interviews about your like, what the fuck is going on? What this
changed,
shit?
man. I told y'all this shit has changed, man. The world has changed with this internet shit. This shit is becoming like court itself. This is like court TV. Motherfuckers is coming on here and just saying all type of shit. And with people that got open cases, you should never be on here talking about someone who has an open case. Like that shit they doing to Big U and the shit they doing to Little Durk is fucked up. Like you don't.
Why they taking this jail shit? They taking going to prison and doing all this time as a joke, my nigga. When you get your ass in that courtroom, these people got your life in your hands, my nigga. This shit ain't no joke, bro. You know what I'm saying? They playing around with this shit like this shit a joke, dog. Niggas, niggas don't understand, my nigga. Durk sound okay on that phone. He sound okay on that phone, but that nigga fucked up mentally, nigga. Man, come on, man. That man in that, I'm telling you, bro. He's in that bitch. He sound like he ain't, but he's fucked up mentally in that shit, nigga. That shit drive you nuts. What? Facts. All right, they playing, but this shit is not a joke, bro. I don't know why they playing.
So Little Durk fucking lawyer, he goes on DJ Academics and he debunks the whole fucking Murder-For-Hire, The next day, the Feds hit him with a supersede and switched the whole Murder-For-Hire, They must have, yo, what the fuck? Since the whole Murder-For-Hire, but you know I don't know if that's a good play. That might have been a good play, because now they like, look at these niggas. Now they switching charges on this nigga, doing this shit.
What his lawyer might have said had them throw away the Murder-For-Hire.
No, so they're like, yo, he's gonna catch bail on the Murder-For-Hire because he didn't do it. I bet. So since he didn't do it, we gonna. This is what they did. They took that out, right? And they said that they fucked up on some of the charges. They fucked up on the superseding indictment with the lyrics and certain shit. So they gonna throw everything away that they got and charge them with that stalking and resorting and thing.
The thing is this,
man. That shit finna be so.
His lawyer gonna eat that shit up, man.
So his lawyer actually helped him throw the head because he would have got out.
No, he ain't helping him run for shit, man. He ain't got no. He not. It's just that what happened was he said words on that thing that it's like court words, and all he did was get a prosecutor ups. That's why you gotta be careful what you talk about. You can't too much say shit because you give your enemy bullets, my nigga.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
peace and love. His lawyer knows what he can say and what he can't say. His lawyer knows that. So his lawyer know not to go on there and say no shit that's incriminating to his client. He ain't gonna do that.
Not at all.
But what happened is the government probably got whiff of the lawyers answering questions to this guy and giving enlightenment on that he got a chance to beat that shit. So that's why they probably try to switch it up. But I tell you, the government do what they want.
That's what I'm saying.
The government is foul, or they do what they want to do, man.
And they doing this shit within hours and they get that fucking judge to sign that paper, my nigga, overnight. See,
Well,
people
I'm
don't
gonna say
understand,
this:
dog. You would be booked.
the superseding indictment probably was already on the way.
They just pushed
Already,
the paper.
it was already on the way. It just looked like he did it after the lawyer went on there, and then the next day they did that. But they already had that anyway. They was coming with
He
that
was hit
anyway.
with the first superseding indictment, bro. And then now, when the lawyer went on the thing, and they thought that they had a fighting chance, they took charges off, bro. And they took the
You
lyrics
said that
off.
the next day.
Kel, you know, we can see how fast we can see. All we gotta do is look on that seal thing on that stamp when they signed that superseding indictment. We could tell when that
Yeah,
motherfucker was.
I'm
Yeah, we could really
gonna
see
say this
now.
to
We
y'all.
can see.
I'm gonna say this to y'all. It's kind of impossible to get it the next day though, because you got to go through a whole.
Nah. I'm saying
You
though,
can't.
it probably was like 2-3 days though. You know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah,
like
you
2-3
can't
days.
go and get a superseding indictment the next day. You have to have probable cause, which takes time to get. They got to look into certain shit. So they've been had that already. They had that. They was gonna come with that anyway already before his lawyer went on that thing. They had that shit months ago. They was coming with it. What happened is they knew they was losing with the charges that they first charged them with. They knew that they didn't have a
Yeah,
fighting chance. So now they held them to look into more shit. The murder for hire just was to make it look good for the news and the people and all that shit.
I think it was just to hold them for a while too. You
Right.
know, they
Because
throw
they
some
doing
shit to
more
hold you for a
investigating.
little bit.
Now look,
They didn't
also,
have shit on him when he was flying out.
the dude who they said wore the wire and all that shit could have been not real.
That's different.
I don't think it was real.
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
it
that's
was.
bro.
You know what I'm
If
saying?
that nigga would have worn a wire, just imagine for real, Kel, anybody, the world. If anybody would have wore a wire around those guys, think about all the real dirt that they really got. Come on, bro.
Right.
Are
Yeah.
And
you
another
serious?
thing is this. Nobody gets exposed like that before trial. They would have never let that come out.
Fuck no. What the fuck the case up?
Right.
They put everybody.
It
They
was
put
too.
people's family
It
in
was out
jeopardy.
there as soon as he got arrested. It was out there. Oh, this dude wore a wire and he was in there and he did 12
Well,
years and
damn.
Durk gave him 50,000 and all this shit.
They put it on jam. They put it on OTF jam. That shit was weird. Like it's just nigga, that internet undefeated. BG said it when he got out. The internet is undefeated, homie. You once you put your life out, them people can make any type of story they want about your
That's true.
life.
That's true. The internet is undefeated. The internet is undefeated because it can't be stopped. It leaks shit before you can dethrone it. Like once it's out there, it's out there. There's nothing they can do. That's just like the world today, with the government and all that shit. All this shit that's coming out is coming out way before they could get to it to shut it down. So once it's out, there's no need to try to shut it down. The world already heard it.
You know why, Dada? It's like old school plays, Dada. Old school plays and niggas just started to grow like old school movies, Dada. The old school movies, they look way more faker than the movies that coming out now. You can see where they fuck up in the movies and shit like that. So now we
That
can
shit
see it
look
in the news.
crazy.
So now
That
in the
shit.
news, we can see that the news is type fake, Dada, because the news is actually putting this shit out too, nigga. Fox
It's
News,
fake. Been
CNN,
fake.
da. You're
Been
like, yo,
fake.
this is fake, bro. The news
You
put
know
this
what?
shit out.
Let me
And
tell
they
you. Let me
lied.
tell
The
you
news
something.
been fake forever.
Nigga, the
If
news said Little
if
Baby was about
anybody
to get
been
hit with a
starting this,
Rico. Where's Little Baby? And Little Baby never got hit with a Rico. And that
No.
shit was on the news. What the fuck?
what agent, what any type of person says, oh, we're finna indict Little Baby on a Rico. You know that shit
Right.
ain't real. Come on, bro. Blow the
Different.
investigation. Huh, boy, I tell
Yeah.
you.
What the fuck?
Yo,
Got Little
That's
Baby
crazy.
denouncing. Hey, they got Little Baby denouncing 4 p.m. all on us. They got Little Baby denouncing 4 p.m. He's so scared of the internet. God damn it. He said ain't no
yeah,
more
he
They,
been
4 p.m.
they
Little
he been
Baby
in
got
said
shit.
hibernation
ain't no
too.
more
They
4
got shit
p.m.
on Little Baby. They said Little Baby's about to be charged with 2 murders. He was doing a video, and people came and shot up his video, and killed 2 people, and he's about to get charged. Like nigga was shooting at me. What the fuck?
Oh, they trying to get him right now. You see the police went on there and was basically they couldn't say his name, But they was like, you know who we talking to. You know exactly who we talking to. Like they was basically saying they after him. Like we coming after you for this shit because you know you wasn't supposed to do a video there and them little babies
What
got
the
killed.
fuck? Who the fuck says you can't do a video
Right.
somewhere?
That shit is
I
crazy.
never even
But
heard no shit like that. He must have had no trespassing or something. He must have not been able to go there.
when you make it big, man, like I'm telling you, when you make it big and you black and you came from the hood, and it's, it's things going on in the hood, regardless if he was a big time rapper or nobody.
Rollo went and made a video though. As soon as they said that about little baby, Rollo went and made a video in the same hood. The next like 2 days later.
And he got snitch jacket on his face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He fucked the police up with that, so y'all can stop
the
that.
Dude that got locked up on a case did an interview with Rollo. And told them, like, yo, why you went and did that?
Why you did what?
Why he cooperated with the government. Rollo saying that he didn't tell on certain shit, but you went and did a proffer. So what did you say in the proffer?
Rollo trying to justify my nigga about that. Well, he listen. That, okay, you been there too, Kel. He trying to justify. He trying to justify the federal telling way. He don't. People ain't been to the feds and learn that to understand what you talking about, Rollo. The only thing these people know is that you sat down, you did that. So that's telling. You cannot justify that, man.
You can't.
You know
First
what I'm saying?
of all, let me explain something to you. You went in there and you did a proffer with them. Now I've seen dudes say I've never. I don't know.
What if he lied? But this is what I'm trying to say. He said that he lied in the whole proffer.
But still, regardless, you can't go in there. You can't.
Let me explain something to you.
Do
they
none
already
of that,
know the truth. How you gonna go in there and lie to them and get home? They know the truth already,
bro. You just can't agree to. This
I'm telling you what he said, Cap.
This is the same argument about Blake Beach, bro.
If he went in there and lied, he said he tried to lie. So if he went in and tried to lie, what's the what
you're going to jail, man? What you mean? If you on the
I'm saying he went to jail. He went to jail for the 5 years. He did go to jail, but I'm saying, but he went in and tried to lie. Did he lie?
Tried to get out though.
He didn't lie because he would have got the maximum sentence of what the charges were. He didn't lie to them. He told them people the truth.
Look at he said this is what happened, bro. He said that he gets knocked off, bro. This is realistically. This is what happened. So this is what happened. So we gotta think. He says that he gets knocked off. So when he gets knocked off, right? He already got people supposed to take the charge. You know what I'm saying? So he's taking the charge.
GG. It don't work like that.
For real. GG, I'm dead serious. Listen to me. You
cannot
don't work like justify. Listen, homie, you can't. I'm talking about this world right here.
That's what happened with BG.
He's playing with. Listen, the world he playing with, bro. They span him right now. Okay, straight up. I'm talking about for real. Like no bull, no conversation, no excuses. They span him right now, bro.
Now
straight
listen,
up, bro.
He did an interview
none of that.
with the dude another dude that went to jail on the case. He did an interview with him, and the dude was saying to him like, "Yo, you know what you did? You wasn't supposed to go in there with them people at all."
Yeah, bro. Come on, bro. No,
this is a guy that's on the case that did his time. You wasn't supposed to go in there at all.
I know who you talking about. I seen that shit.
You're right. You wasn't supposed to go in there at all. So what are you talking about? You ain't telling nobody. You wasn't
but no one got locked up. All right, so that's what he said too. He said he ain't never put nobody in jail. So
bro. If you're a stand-up dude, if you go plea out, you take your time to go. You never talk, bro. You cannot justify nothing. You can't justify. You can't explain. You can't do nothing. You went in there with them people. Don't talk. Just shut up. Say, okay, yeah, I did what I did. Y'all can say what y'all say.
Let me tell you something.
That's all you gotta do, bro. You can't be doing
something, right? Listen, on any case, the person, let me tell you, when the DEA or the FBI come and get you, when they come get you in your house, wherever they catch you at, the first thing they do is try to question you. If you don't answer no questions, they leave you alone. But if you say something to them, listen, if you say something to them, you don't even have to be telling. If they ask you how you got here and you answer them, when you go in the jail, in the holdover facility, they coming to see you because you vulnerable. You look vulnerable enough to talk to them.
You're willing.
Yeah,
That
once you
mean
say
you're
one
willing.
word to them, you might not be willing to talk to them, but if you make a statement with them, the is a statement. THE. If you say the, that's a statement to them.
Yeah.
As long as you
I'm
say
gonna tell
something
you
to
what
them when
happened.
they
I'm gonna tell
ask
you
you
what
a
happened to
question.
Rollo, dog. Rollo fucked around and went in that federal shit and let these dumbass my nigga, tell him it's a way you can finesse the crackers. Listen, homie. See, that's where he got poison at right there. Shut up, my nigga. Go in there, talk to your lawyer, my nigga. Say, listen, you go that. This what you facing. You try to make sure the crackers can't give you too much time on your charges. Fuck trying to figure out a way to get out, nigga. You trying to get your less time as possible. Make sure these crackers don't fuck you up on your background. You know what I'm
So when
saying?
you
That's what you're supposed to be
when
fighting.
Rollo say
You
he
know?
trying to, so when Rollo says he's trying to finesse the feds, what you get out of that? That he was talking to them?
Yeah, listen. How you finessing some people that already know why you going to jail? How you gonna finesse your
You
way out of that?
you giving up different information that they don't got. By you admitting your crime, what they already know, that you can't get nothing from that. You gotta come up with some more shit to make these people listen to you, dude. What are you
Yeah,
talking about? What are you talking
Yeah,
about? You making up a whole, total different case, my nigga. You ain't.
yeah.
What are you talking about? Cause you down for
yo,
your
there's
case.
some.
You already down for
Listen,
your case. So what you talking about?
there's some. There's some. There's some people talking about Rollo bad, man, where he live.
Man, it's common sense. Rollo can't explain that. He need to just be a man.
Right.
Listen, be
But
a man
you
and
know,
take
it's so
accountability, my nigga,
popular
and
now.
live your life, bro.
People not even ducking the people that rat anymore. Like they just like he's still in the limelight with doing what he doing.
Because you
He
know
ain't
why? Because you know why? Because
He
you
ain't
know
doing
why?
what he
Because
need to do.
he didn't fuck over nobody from the street. That's why a nigga not studying him. But guess what? They not fucking with him though. That's why a nigga not fucking with him as like hurting him because he didn't
yeah,
do nothing to nobody. But at the end of the day, my nigga, who's co-signing him? A couple people. The big artists ain't co-signing no fucking Rollo. He just
nah.
making this noise. He talking loud because nobody not gonna fuck with you, Rollo. You ain't do nothing to nobody. But what you did to the streets as a person who you was is that shit over with. You can talk loud as
Yeah.
you want to. You can talk about all the money you making. You can do that, Rollo. But let me tell you something. You got to grind, nigga. And you ain't gonna get it easy. That's why he own that bitch crying the way he crying, having to grind the way he grind, because a nigga not fucking with you, homie. You can do what you want to do. Go ahead. You ain't do nothing now want us for us to hurt you, brother. So you could do what
Yeah,
you want to
that's
do,
what
but
it
you
is.
know what you did though. You know what you did, so take accountability and let the shit go. Let it. If a nigga want to call you a rat, don't respond, homie, because you are. What you mean? Don't respond. Let it
Listen,
go.
if you went in there and you did a profit with them people, you told them something.
Yeah,
So I mean, because you got out of jail. That's another thing. You got out of jail. You didn't do your full time. You got out of jail. So
yeah.
so how did you get out of jail? If you
Wasn't even
saying,
facing shit. Nigga wasn't even facing no time and tried to work his game up out the time. I did
yeah,
5 years, baby, do 20. Bitch, 5 years ain't number 60 months. Nigga, that shit go by
right,
so fast. That's a car payment. They give you what? They give you 60 months to pay your car? Man,
right,
get the
yeah.
fuck out of here. Man, come on. What you talking about, man?
Oh,
Weird ass shit. Crybaby ass, little boy ass shit. But you talking about, oh, I made $1 million in the glove. I sell all that, bro. And you crying about 5 years. Nigga,
so
you
so
ain't even
so
do
so
10 years.
so if Rollo, so you wouldn't fuck with Rollo? You Muslim? You wouldn't go pray with Rollo?
That ain't listen. So we
I'm
talking
talking to
about
Kev.
a whole different thing. See,
Let
that's
me
something
say this.
totally
Let me say
different,
this.
bro.
If Rollo is in the mosque when I go pray, I'm going in the mosque to pray. I
Yeah.
ain't
Now
going
I'm
in the
saying
mosque.
when you go to like when you go over there,
What you mean?
when you go to Rollo, what can I bro, if I say yo, I'm going directly to Rollo, you Muslim, so Kev, I'm gonna pick you up and we're going to Rollo. You're coming to go?
Nah, nah,
Why
I ain't
would you?
going.
Why? Listen, that's what I'm saying. So that's a choice as a man. If you a man,
I'm say this.
you gonna
I'm gonna say
you gonna
this.
stand on something. Now, if
I'm
you
gonna
want
say
some
this. Right.
play kitty shit, then yeah, you
I'm
gonna play around. You
I'm
know what
gonna
I'm saying?
say
You gonna
this.
play with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I
Nah, cause a lot of niggas fuck with Rollo. Like, what's his name? The dude from
That's their choice.
Chicago, the
That's their
Tay
choice.
Savage kid.
That's their choice. That's their choice.
yeah,
That's
Yeah,
their
they
choice
listen. I
is to
just
do
told
that.
you. Listen. I just told you that he did not do nothing to nobody, homie. So people
Yeah.
got a choice whether, you know what I'm saying, I can fuck with him, but I ain't gonna fuck with him on that level. But I can fuck with him on this level because he
I
ain't
mean,
do
like
shit
I
to me.
said, if he in the mosque and I'm going to pray, I'm not going to not pray because he in there. I'm going to go pray.
Yeah. I'm saying, but you wouldn't go to the fam goon location. I'm saying to the fam goon location though. Like they
No,
got their
I'm not.
own
I'm not going to. If Rollo got a show somewhere, I definitely ain't going.
nigga. He got his own thing to pray. In the mosque, he got his own mosque, his own shit in his neighborhood. Where you go there, where you go to that one.
Yeah, why not? Just because he
You
owns
talking?
them.
Listen,
But
that's
he's
what
gonna
I'm
be
saying.
there, so you gonna talk to
Listen,
him.
listen,
You
listen,
gonna
GG,
elaborate.
GG. You see now, that's
No, that
political.
ain't
You
how that
talking?
work, bro.
That's
I don't got to
political right
elaborate
there,
with him
man.
because I'm going to pray.
That's political, bro. What do you? That's political. What do you say? That's like a
I don't
program.
have to
What do you do?
elaborate. I don't have to go and talk to him because I'm going to pray in the mosque.
I'm just talking.
I
I'm just talking. GG. Damn,
yeah.
peace and love. Hold on. I'm just
Question when
having
you trying to be like,
conversations. Nigga. We
I'm
just
trying to
conversating. Nigga. I'm just.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't,
how can you pinpoint him out like that when it's a whole world congregation of prayer? If he running it, he running it. What are you talking about? What do you mean? That's
No,
Muslim
but
prayer.
right then. So we're going to that. We're going to Rollo's fucking spot. That's what I'm saying. We're going there. Y'all niggas, Kev's
now
gonna pray. So we gonna go there and Kev's gonna show us. So if Kev's gonna be the one to talk to niggas, the daughter. And he
no,
got
I don't
Man,
have
Rollo's
to.
nobody
gonna
not
talk
doing.
to him
Nobody
like,
not
yo,
on
why
that
don't you
internet
fuck
shit.
with me?
A nigga go to Rollo shit, covered up in their koofy and shit, and mind their business and pray and get up out of there. What are you talking about? Nigga go
Nah,
fully
but
covered to
Rollo's
pray.
gonna approach him like, yo, how you doing? Da 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 da. Kev's
No, he
gonna talk
not.
to him.
No, he not.
I'm gonna be
No,
like,
he
yo, he
not.
don't
Hey,
fuck with you.
wait.
That's why he's not
Now
talking to
I want to say this. I don't want anybody to get me misconstrued here. Like saying that if a person, I'm gonna say this. If a person told on somebody and they ask me a question, they still human beings. If they ask me a question, I might answer the question, but dealing with them as a person, I'm not doing it.
you.
But
Yeah,
if I have in a conversation, they woke up in a conversation and they start talking in a conversation, I'm not saying I wouldn't talk to them. I'm human,
yeah,
but I wouldn't deal with them. That's a different aspect of it. I'm
yeah.
not dealing with you, but talking to you, having a regular conversation is, I mean, ain't nothing to that. But if you talking some incriminating shit like that, I gotta get away
It's the
from you
only reason
now.
why we having the conversation. We talking about. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's only on that level. We're not talking about his legitimacy. We're not talking about his power in them. We talking about on that level. That's the only reason why
Yeah,
we talking about it.
I'm gonna say this to you.
As a person, Rollo might be a good ass nigga. We ain't talking about all. We talking about
Yeah.
what he's screaming about what he didn't do. That's
But
Right.
it.
that,
Like that's
but
all.
that's where it goes from. It goes from that, then it's gonna spill to around to the person he is and to the all around nigga that he is. The data is always gonna go to that. The data is
Yeah,
everything.
but
Not just
nobody not finna go get on that level with him, bro. We on a subject
No.
about an opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's not gonna go. What do you mean? We're not gonna. We already know who. We already gonna know that anyway. Cause look, 1 million people praying with him and they following him. So that's gonna answer all your questions about that right there.
Yo,
yeah,
I mean, nobody. I'm gonna say this. Uh, I've I've been in places where I mean, 'cause you can't turn the person away from becoming a Muslim because they told on somebody. You can't do that. They taking an oath. They giving their life to Allah, and you can't turn them away. Um, did I deal with those kind of people in prison? No.
How
Did
you
I?
know? But listen, Kev, how did you ever know that you dealt with it? Did or you didn't? If you just ain't checked every person in the Muslim car,
I'm gonna say this to you. I'm talking about to my knowledge. Let's say that. To
right?
my knowledge, I've never. And let me tell you this. Everybody in the Muslim car came from somewhere, right? Everybody in
Especially
the
in the
in the
minute.
blood, whatever you in, you came from a place. You came from a city, a state, somewhere. So if you did something to somebody, it's gonna come out. Because you still got to show your paperwork. It's not like you don't. So it's gonna come out. All right, it's gonna come out. So a person ain't hiding shit. Like motherfucker ain't hiding if they told or not. You're not
All
hiding
right,
that.
but that's not it's not about it coming out. Like like Rollo situation is already out, and
Now,
y'all saying
what? Like I'm saying this.
it's
There's nobody that ever came out and said Rollo told on them. That's out.
They
That's
not.
true.
That's
There's not
not gonna
one
happen.
person. Whatever he said to them people, there's not a person to say that he told, Rollo went and told the government this on me. There's not one person that can say that up until now, up until this day, no one has came out and said Rollo is the reason why I went to prison. Nobody.
That's why he talking. That's why he on the internet saying that he didn't do what people say he did, because that's how he say he finessed them, because he made up a lie or whatever. That's why he justifying it, but he's still missing the point about you don't do
Going in
nothing.
there talking to them, period, was a no-no.
Right.
Just going and talking to the government, period. I don't give a fuck what you did or what you didn't do. You went in there and you had a profit session with the government.
Let me tell you
So
something. Let me tell you what he would have got full understanding that. Well, he know that he's dead ass wrong. At Big Sandy, he'd have went there and they'd have made him understand
he
why
wouldn't
he
have
was
went there.
wrong.
Listen, you ain't going there. Let me tell you something. If you hot,
No, I'm saying no. I'm saying
you
places
ain't
like
going to
that.
Big Sandy.
No. I'm saying the knowledge that he needs for him to stop acting like he didn't do that, he would have got his issue there. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what
Yeah,
you
yeah,
when
he
you
would have
know
got his
none of
issue
that
there.
you can't none of that
He
don't
would have,
apply.
hey,
You
he
know what
would
I'm
have got his
saying?
issue there. Now, when you go to Big Sandy, other people go get your paperwork, not you. They go get it for you if you say you ain't got it. They can go get it for you. You give them your name and numbers. They have some people outside go find your shit. Look it up.
fucking. Let's play some of this little clip right here. The superseding.
You're not. I don't know if this new indictment ties into the Quando Rondo Lil Pab situation, or if this is totally something separate, but from everything that I believe that it ties into the Lil Pab situation. But it's sad, man, what Lil Durk going through right now, man. But this goes to show everybody, and this is teaching everybody a lesson about when you get that blessing and you get that break in life, man, sometimes, man, it's best to get it and go. A lot of people gonna call you phony and fake and say you can't come back to the hood, you can't do this. Why would I want to come back to the hood, bro, and I'm living all the way good over here? It don't make sense. I see a
For
lot of
real.
young dudes, man, that's getting this money, that's getting this new fame and everything, and they just want to keep attaching themselves to a gang or to a block or to a hood. I'm telling y'all, man, the Feds is using mob uh, RICO laws that they came up with to bring the mob down back in the day because they couldn't infrastructure the mob, or get them to tell. Those same rules that they made for the mob, they using to arrest young black men on gang charges, man. Y'all better wake up, man. Y'all took the place of the mob. That's all y'all did, man. They smacked.
That's crazy. So they use the internet shit to make niggas mad big, and whoever's the biggest star they trying to get the biggest fish which the most popular.
That's his wording. I mean, I ain't really going for that. The thing is this, right? When you incriminate yourself in something, you incriminate yourself in it. When you commit crime, you committing crime. The mob shit ain't got nothing to do with that. They're not using the same tactics that they use on the mob for regular street motherfuckers. Street motherfuckers tell on themselves. Let's get that together. When you on rap music or you on whatever type it is, TV series or whatever, that VH1 and all that shit, and you talking about shit that has happened, you're incriminating yourself. That's not what the mob did.
Really didn't, boy. You better not get caught on it. They just snuck. They just snuck and wiretapped them and got the
Right. They
mob.
just
What are
was
you
able to
talking?
wiretap the mob and shit like that.
They needed
Now,
real evidence to fuck with the
right.
mob.
This shit here, you got people bragging about shit they ain't. It's people in prison right now that done said shit about shit they never done, but they made themselves look like they did it, and they doing time for it because they stupid.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it's people that done said certain shit that they didn't do. Somebody else might have did it. They just put themselves in that space, and now you in jail because you running your mouth about some shit. But
That's crazy. I
listen,
feel like
man.
that'd be mad mediocre. Like if you that'd be mad mediocre, and the feds doing that locking niggas up for shit that they ain't do just because like. So that means that
Listen,
you
I'm gonna
trying to
tell
do
you
your
this
job.
right now. Let's say me and you conspired to. Let's say me and you made a plan. We're gonna go rob this building over here. We never even robbed the building, but they got whiffed that we said we was gonna rob it, and they came and they found whatever instruments we were supposed to use and all that shit. They gonna charge us as if we robbed the building already. The
What?
feds is different, man.
That's
It's not.
different
Yes, and that's how they rock. Go
because
look up conspiracy.
I was looking up like bank robberies and shit like that, right? And the dude was about to do a bank robbery, he went outside, but he actually seen a cop car, so he was like, yo, I'm not even gonna do it, and he laughed, and they didn't. I don't know what happened. They waited till he did it again. They waited till the next time that he did
Yeah,
it.
but he didn't. Now listen, if they
Yanked it
had,
out.
if they had all the physical, all the evidence before
I
they
mean, why
did
was
it.
they there? Why was
Yeah.
they staking it
No, I'm
out?
just saying this. If he said he was gonna rob the bank.
Yeah.
Now to rob the bank, well, you can rob a bank with a note too. You know, you don't get no real. You know, they don't charge you heavy
Nah, I
if you
think in the
get caught.
documentary, them niggas had mad fucking thing. I think it was some not what's that shit
If,
called?
if they
Uh,
had guns, why
Nazi
they didn't run up on them and arrest them? Because
KKK dudes, some KKK dudes. They had guns. Them niggas had guns.
but I don't
That's
know
not,
why they just didn't grab him and lock him up and charge him with 924C.
maybe they ain't. I'm saying from I'm the dude was talking about he was talking about from his point of view. So the dude's in
Right,
jail
right,
and he's talking about his point of view. So maybe
right.
the boys didn't. Yeah, I don't know if the boys knew if he had
Yeah,
them.
it's crazy, man. It's crazy how people can put you in prison without even knowing they incriminating you, man. Like
Seriously, seriously,
it's so
seriously.
fucked up out here now, man, that you can get locked up for just a person just talking, and them people don't even realize they're incriminating you, and they incriminating you on this shit right here is deadly. This is
Deadly.
deadly because people be on here talking about other people's shit. You don't understand that a prosecutor got on there and said, we take content from the internet. We do. A federal prosecutor got up on there and said that. We do take content the from the internet. We do. So
But
if
they threw out all the contact they had. I mean, the songs, lyrics, and shit like that. They fixed up Durk's case, I guess, against them. And this new
yeah,
super.
well, I'm gonna tell you this. Dirk got a good, great possibility of winning. Dirk, because for them to change not only did they supersede him, they changed the indictment. The
Yeah,
first indictment don't even exist anymore. You're saying there's no more murder for hire. There's a
yeah,
stalking that resulted in murder.
and they kill him.
Yeah, I was just saying stalking that resulted in murder because he didn't commit the kill. He didn't commit it.
Yeah,
If they
yeah,
lock you up for a killing means you went and killed somebody.
yeah.
A
That's
murder
different,
means
bro.
could mean anything. Could mean several things, but a killing means that you performed an act.
Yeah,
You're
that's
being
different.
locked up for a killing.
Yeah,
That's a current situation. It's difference. You know,
That's a
it's
fact.
crazy how the laws, man, it's so fucked up to work against you. You know, in certain situations now, we don't know what Rallo told them people, or if they even have. You know, if evidently what they had from Rallo wasn't enough, because there's no paperwork on it. There's no paperwork to say he told the feds anything. That's the thing. Like, you know, this shit is new. This system is fucked up now. Like, you can't, you know, it's hard to do certain shit. And
Right. That's a fact, TG. They
Back in
hit him with a
17,
second
18,
one though.
21-year-old, 25 with the RICO, bro. They not playing out here. When you get that blessing, man, go ahead and go.
And then the crazy part is that they keep mentioning in a second murder-for-hire,
yeah,
but they didn't even charge him with that,
no,
They ain't charging with it, but they keep mentioning like he charged with it, but he's not actually charged with that shit. So they tricked you for the murder-for-hire for his brother D-Thing. That's not the case.
Wow.
Yeah,
Peace
no.
and love. You still here, man, or you left?
I'm here, right here, brother.
Oh, all right.
You there, nigga?
Yeah, yo, man, the system has evolved that us that been locked up under the old laws and shit, it's different now. Like, the way they doing shit, the way they, you know, it's crazy. They got computers, they got tablets now and all that shit, and Excels and
It did, dog, no cap, no cap. Listen, this is if anybody like know how to, elevate with your knowledge, this is to let everybody know in the world, dog, that it's over. The world ain't over.
The world's
But
fake.
just, you know what I mean? Just being thinking that nobody don't see you and nobody don't know
yeah.
you and know what you're doing, it's over, bro. They do. You gotta just, I'm telling you, bro, it's just really over with, bro. Niggas don't want to believe that shit. But when shit like this, it go to happening and they be having all this intel on you and all this wiretaps, and like, what the hell? And you thought you was
Yo, it's
being
so
smart
much
with your
going
flip phone and
on.
shit.
It's
Come
so
on,
much
bro.
going on in the world, man. Like, it's
Come
so
on, man.
many ways for them to actually infiltrate you.
Yeah.
And there's no
Listen, the phone,
consequences
the
behind the other
phone,
humans that's telling. Like, that's
the
giving up
phones,
information.
the cameras, man,
Yeah.
there's so much, bro.
And the humans, don't forget.
Yeah, people who they self. They just, you know what I'm saying, they want to go, they got to, nigga, nowadays, niggas got to go pick up 10 niggas before they go do a drill, Look how many niggas is locked up for that drill. Look how many niggas locked up for the murder, for the O Block situation. 5. Look how many niggas locked up on this drill. 5, 6.
Yo, what
So
happened
many
to the
niggas,
dude? What happened to the dude with the dreads, the light-skinned kid that said, what's her name was his enemy, but he was like, he looked up to him too. The kid, what's the kid that got killed in Chicago? I mean, a kid killed in Atlanta. From we his what the fuck is his name? Lil Durk is his man. What's his name? King Von.
Yeah,
King
King
Von?
Von, yeah.
King Von, like, it's so look how it played out for him. He had so many murders and shit, and he
Crazy,
was
right?
rapping about it,
Really was. In the end, listen, I didn't
and they
even know it
never
was
went and
that
got him.
serious.
You know why,
I didn't
though?
even know.
He was
I didn't know,
alone.
bro.
He was alone,
I didn't know,
and
bro.
the niggas that got knocked, and the niggas that actually did the bodies with him, they already died too. They died from the streets. Ain't no witnesses, ain't nobody to talk. It was
Right.
nobody to talk about it. Everybody was dead out. He was in a real war. You know what I'm saying? So he could actually, he was coming from a whole different era. That's why.
Hey, but listen though. But you see what he did when he had his chance to get in the rap game? That nigga really had something to rap about. See, niggas thought he was just like, oh, he was just talking about. No, that nigga really had something to fucking rap about. Crazy, right? Crazy word, boy. Wow, this man was talking about all his murders. It's crazy,
Yeah.
boy.
That shit was different. Shit was different.
Go, bro. I bet you Lil Durk sitting in his cell right now, bro. Like, bro, I should have just left, bro, and left them dudes alone. Just imagine when
Hey,
Lil Durk trial
stop
started
it.
pre-show.
GG.
Yeah.
Then I just what I tell you? What I just told you before we heard that clip what that
Yeah.
man was in that bitch doing. I told you. I know what's going on, boy.
Listen, every
All right.
man there's not one happy man in prison. Not one. Because you can't listen.
Of
There ain't
course,
a
Durk
man
won't
that's
care.
happy with being told what to do.
And
No
he's
man
going to
is
do it
happy.
because he don't know. He's like, yo, oh my God, I'm locked up for some flaky ass charges. What the fuck? This can't be real, Dundada. Like, what the fuck? Even then, Dundada, it can't be real.
Yeah,
Shit, nah, loose cannon, he making it seem like it's fun in there.
Loose
Shit.
Cannon's a different person. Loose Cannon ain't Loose Durk.
Loose cannon got loose lips. That's why.
Oh yeah, Loose Cannon's a whole different person, Dundada. Loose Cannon probably likes that shit, Dundada. You know what I'm saying? He always probably wanted to be
Loose
that
cannon
shit,
got
Dundada.
loose lips. He had loose lips before they even locked him up.
Yeah, but everybody got a whole different train of thought. Loose Cannon probably he likes that type of shit. He wants to look tough and shit like that. He wants to go be there, Dundada, looking all tough. You know what I'm saying? That Lil Durk don't want to be there. He don't got time for that shit, Dundada.
Loose cannon ain't gonna look tough. Trust me. Loose cannon gonna get on the stand and take. When they ask who is something Henry, he gonna point right at him.
Well, they ask you who's who, Hanley? Who's that?
What's Big U name? Something. His last name
Yeah,
Henry or something, right?
Henley.
Right.
Eugene, yeah, Eugene.
When they ask who Eugene Henley, Loose Cannon he got the right name, Loose. Because
Loose
his
cannon.
lips is loose as a motherfucker.
No
That boy
Diddy.
gonna say that boy whole name right there. Oh my God, he
Listen,
a real
he went
goofy.
on the internet and told about crime.
Literally, dog.
On the
God.
internet. Yeah, Big U said if we robbed the motherfucker, Big U call him to the house and give
What
him
you
back
mean?
half his money.
But Little Durk's fucking with that nigga.
Man,
So
hell
how is
no. He just no, it's
he?
politics, bro. He's just politics. You in jail, you gotta
Nah,
really fuck with everybody. Like, what you
I don't
mean?
know. You don't gotta fuck with somebody that you don't want to fuck with.
Federal
He
shit.
supposed to
In
fuck
the
with that
federal
nigga.
shit, what you mean? It's a car. The Durk is out of bounds. You still gotta remember jail like home, like street, like outside. It's shit go. Use politics in there. The Durk is foreign right now. He in LA jail. What are you talking about? That boy is out of bounds.
There's Muslims in there. He good. There's
That
Muslims
don't
in
Nah,
mean
he ain't.
nothing. No, but
He
that boy
gon'
in LA, boy. That boy from
he gonna be
Chicago.
protected though because he
his
got
dad
money. He got
and his
money.
dad. His dad just came out of there and shit like that. His
He
dad's
got
like a
money.
He not
Oh,
finna act. But he not
that ain't
finna
gonna
treat a
protect
nigga
him
any
though.
kind of way though.
Because his dad just came from
a
prison.
little.
His
Nah, I
dad
say
ain't come from the county
his dad was
jail.
a big dude too, though. His dad's a big dude.
Yeah, but he didn't come from his father came from prison. He didn't come from the
His dad came
what
from
is it?
his dad came from
FDC,
the Fed.
MDC.
Nigga.
Listen, he didn't come from the holdover facility. He came from prison. The
Oh,
difference. The motherfuckers in the holdover facility don't know his father.
he was a John Pop.
He was in prison.
Yeah.
He wasn't in
He was knocked off.
FDC,
Yeah,
California, or MDC, whatever it is.
Yeah. They holding him. He's in a facility where he's getting held.
Yeah, he's in a holdover facility,
Yeah.
which is a transit center, basically. Or if you from LA, you fight your cases there. Like MDC Brooklyn is a transit center and it's for people that get locked up in New
Oh, so
York.
there's a bunch of city niggas there. You're saying?
Listen,
Not city.
they got motherfuckers from all over the country there. They got motherfuckers from El Salvador, wherever else they from there. Because it's a transit center also. You got dudes who
Oh,
being transported to different prisons. They go to MDC Brooklyn, but you also got the people from that state or city that's locked up. Like everybody from New York City, you're in
waiting.
MDC Brooklyn. So
Yeah.
the people that's from this city that's locked up is in there. But they pre-trial
Yeah.
inmates. The dudes in transit are sentenced inmates, but they still have you in the same unit with the free trial motherfuckers when you're in transit.
For sure, right? When you going
Right.
to your prison.
All
Right,
right.
right.
So there's in there what Peace of Love said, all the gang members and shit.
before the end of this year or
Definitely,
next
definitely
year.
politics.
He gonna have to watch
Yeah.
his homies that he took care of, flew on private jet, bought shoes, clothes, food for, tried to change their life. He gonna have to watch them get up on that stand and testify against him. Because if
Hell
y'all
no.
think that it's just
I didn't think
OTF
that.
Jam allegedly, I guarantee you it's way more people than that.
Yeah, this thing is
Yes,
different.
it
This
is.
thing-
It's more people telling on them than who they think it is. Only
His
trust me.
partners
So
ain't
that's
telling them. Ain't none of them niggas. Ain't none of them niggas telling, boy. Crazy, boy.
I mean, they
for the
got people from Chicago. Not saying that his co-defendants is telling, but the people who know about it from the city that know certain insight on it, the feds are gonna pay them to tell.
100%. You gonna have some people gonna tell on Dirk.
Yeah.
You know that. You gonna have a lot of people try to tell. Got people telling right now every day trying to give tips and information because they got them now. You know, anytime a bitch get locked up and they feel like you're gonna be gone, they go to just telling all kind of shit. It's just that's just what it is.
Yeah, that's just how it goes, man. This shit is fucked up, man. I just don't, black people always get the short end of the stick, whether it be women, men, women, or child. It's if you black and some shit go down in this country, you fucked. Other
Yeah, think
ethnic
about it
groups,
too. Think about what we got to start doing as black people, as a whole, as a team, is that if we do got somebody that made it, come on, man, let's protect them, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's make sure that
th-
you know what I'm saying that
right?
that he or she don't be around nothing. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring nothing around it. Like you got to protect the main source because as of lately, for the last years, the main source been getting killed. The main source going to jail. The main source, you letting ladies overdose, you know what I'm saying, getting
It's
raped and
crazy.
shit. Like nobody ain't protecting the main source. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole everything crumbles all the time.
Truth.
Julio, main source dead. Come on, man. R.I.P. to him. Like damn, this shit. But this shit be getting crazy. Look, Thug was finna go. Main source. Almost finna go. He was finna be out of here. Main
Yeah.
source out of here.
Durk doesn't need to be free. Why not, Dandada?
Who said
Why
that?
Durk don't need to be free?
Grimy world.
Right? Yeah, Grimmy. Yeah, for the
Grimy
fact.
world. But why don't he need to be free? What do we have? What do you have on him that says he doesn't need to be free? What do you have that he's done? Grimy
Yeah,
world.
yeah, facts.
I guess that's a perfect person. Whoever sent that is a perfect person, bro. And they walk right every day of their life. They don't even think wrong. They don't even, you know what I'm saying? That's for real. You gotta be perfect saying that that man don't need to be free, bro. Because other than that, who perfect? Who's perfect? Nobody, man. Stop it. Let him free. Because
He
that's what we
promotes.
see. He ain't did shit.
He promotes
What you
death.
Hey,
he promotes the wow words. There you go again.
explain
So
it.
now we got
Grimy world.
somebody.
Explain what you mean by he promotes death. What is he?
Here we go. This music shit. There you go. Here we go. He's he's
Grimy
already
world.
guilty compared to him.
Explain why you saying he promotes death. Explain it.
Tough. It's tough every day, but these cards, keep them coming. I really appreciate it. All right. With that said, thank you, Josh. All right, let's get
So
into a
what
little
about the
Dirk. Now
people
let's
that
just have a
made?
recap
So what about the
of
people that
what
made
Dirk
opiates and shit
is
like that?
about.
What about them?
So Dirk was arrested near the Miami airport after law enforcement he's been booked on multiple flights. He's accused of entering into an agreement to kill a rival rapper after they killed one of theirs. Now, let me tell you something about this. This stuff is going on all over the country. And remember I said this cycle of violence has to stop. One of the things they've done here in Minneapolis is they've taken 45 guys off the street. 45 guys. I go to trial on the 12th of May on a RICO case, and half these guys have already pled guilty in state court of the murders. Now they want to get them on RICO, so they're looking at life. They're not fucking around, and they're doing this all over the country. I think we did one on the Rolling 60s in L.A. So let's just kind of talk about here.
So what? I bet.
What's going on? Banks, he's 32. He's also known as Dirk Banks is his name. Lil Durk, aka Blood. and Mustafa.
Because that's why they said. Because that's why they them niggas changed the fucking the indictment too. Them niggas changed the indictment because they saying that they actually fabricated certain evidence on them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying, like the cops lied to get the murder for hire because they was just so in a rush to lock them up because the planes was booked and shit like that. So
all right,
and then that's why they changed it. But he was about to get on bail. They was going to go.
Lock of Chicago. They're charged with 1 count of conspiracy and 1 count of interstate facilities to commit murder for hire, resulting in the death, and 1 count of using, carrying, and discharging firearms.
Bro, you can feel what you want, bro. If you want to come up here, you can come up here. You can still say what you want, you can feel what you want. No one's trying to take your opinion from you, bro. He's just saying, explain it. Explain your opinion.
Yeah, I just, at Grammy World, I just was saying, explain. I appreciate you saying you ain't coming at nobody or you ain't disrespecting nobody. That's a great thing. I just want you to explain what you mean with what you said. You said that he promotes death. I want you to explain that.
Of such firearms in furtherance of a crime resulting in death. Those are crimes punishable by life imprisonment. Durk is the lead defendant in the case. There's like 5 other people that are indicted as well. I'm not going to go into their names, but now keep in mind he was arrested at the near the Miami International Airport, booked on flights. Basically, according to the superseding indictment that happened, I think in November, Banks formed an organization called Only the Family.
You see,
OTF.
There was a superseding indictment that happened in November.
Produced.
So this is a second superseding indictment that just came out. The first one was in November.
Sold hip hop music from artists primarily from the Chicago area. So OTF acted as an association in fact. That's kind of magic language, association in fact, because that's what they use on these RICO type stuff. And individuals who engaged in violence, including murder and assault at Banks' direction, and to maintain their status in OTF, maintain their status. So one of the things they have to prove in a RICO indictment is that the conduct that we're talking about, and here is a murder, is designed for 2 purposes. One of 2 purposes. One, to either benefit the gang or the enterprise, or 2, to increase the person's position within the organization. Lil Durk was in a feud with a guy by the name of TB. That's how he's identified. And the feud stemmed from a November 6, 2006 murder in which an associate of TB shot and killed an OTF member, a rapper named Davon Bennett, aka King Von, right? So Bennett and Banks were close friends. So this is a revenge killing, and there's just so much of this shit going on. So Banks is allegedly ordered to murder, and he sent these hitmen money, and he used his own fucking credit cards to do it. He booked flights for him and got hotels and that kind of thing, and then coordinated and paid for the 5 conspirators to travel from Chicago to California on the day before the murder. Around the time the one-way flights were purchased, Banks told OTF associates booking the flights, "Don't book no flights."
Just read the thing, man. What's this, GG?
And they got that, like in probably a text message.
He's reading the first thing, but then he's gonna read the second one. He's gonna show you. He's gonna say how they fabricated the evidence.
He's a lawyer. This guy here.
Yeah, he's a lawyer. So he's reading So he started at the first superseding indictment, right? And now he's going to show you how the Feds put evidence, fabricated the evidence against Little Durk and shit like that, and now the second superseding indictment comes out, because they remember the lawyer went on DJ Academics and said, yo, they got a lot of bullshit in there, a lot of YouTube clips, a lot of this, a lot of different clips going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So if they got a bunch of bullshit going on in there, they switched the whole superseding indictment. Now they hit it with the second one, which they switched to. They dropped the murder for hire because they didn't have a murder for hire, and now they going on with the what's that shit called? Resulting in the killing of a killing.
Yeah, I never heard of a charge like that. That's some
stalking,
and that resulted in murder. I don't understand that.
That's a fact. What's good, DG? That's a fact.
The same day they
pop it, Dada.
from Chicago
What
to
y'all
California. Banks was on a
What's
private
up, homie?
going to
What's
California.
going
with
on? We
another
talking about the little
co-conspirator.
Durk situation.
Shit, we on a little Durk situation that more or less the second superseding indictment came out because they switched it. The Feds done switched the thing. They dropped the Rder-For-Hire and they hit him with a different charge.
Yeah,
You heard
that
about that?
Rder-For-Hire, that's gonna be hard to show that. Yeah, you have to have like records, track the money.
So it was harder to show that. So it's gonna be easier to pin him for the stalking situation.
Yeah.
And that's just that's fucking nuts, Dandara. How they could just switch a charge, Dandara.
I think they're gonna throw some conspiracies on that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He's already in jail. He's already in jail on conspiracy. It's 5 people or more. Supposed to be it's 2 people or more could be conspiracy.
He just echoing.
Yeah, we hear you. I'm echoing?
Yeah.
Oh shit, my bad.
Look, I mean, me and you can conspire to do something, but they got 5 people in the indictment with him. That's already conspiracy.
Turn your mic on, Dandara, so you can fix it though. So
It's working. I've just restarted it.
Oh, you good?
It's good now.
Yeah, you straight.
Yeah, it's good.
Kayvon London, aka Cuz and Vonnie. Later that day, Grant allegedly purchased ski. Fucking, this is so dumb. This is Kayvon London. Grant purchased ski masks for the shooters to commit and paid using a credit card in Banks' name. Where the fuck would you find ski masks in California? Oh yeah, I know. I just want this duct tape, and I want these ski masks, and I want a Draco, and it's just for home protection. I mean, what the fuck? These guys are not the brightest. The problem is that.
Well, homie, say right here, Durk has been around for a very long time. We've all seen people die around him and go to jail, and still he choose a path and image that makes him look like this in court of law. What are you talking about, the dollar? Because
he was feeling comfortable. He was rocking with fools he thought had his back. That's what it was.
He said Durk been around for a long time. Durk is 20-some years old.
Now his pops, OG Islam. His pops is OG Islam. Yeah, they had meals way back in the day.
Early 30s though, right?
Like 34.
That Banks was apprehended trying to leave the state. Then you go in front of a magistrate and you have what they call a detention hearing. And when you have a case like this, if you're trying to leave the country, what are the 2 things that they talk about when at a bail hearing? Risk of
flight risk,
and danger to the public. Well, danger to the public is kind of presumed when you have a fucking murder case, right? And then if you're trying to get on a fucking international flight, guess what? Risk of flight is a presumption that can't be.
Grimy World says, no, I don't believe he should go forever. But God has blessed Durk beyond belief. Durk is going through a war with God. God is humbling him. Durk didn't have to beef with Quando. He chose to. So what up? So what's going on? So my boy, so Quando come on top of that? This is crazy.
And that man got so much other stuff going on in his life. They're just making that shit like that's the main topic because it's like, man, what about all the real shit? Like this, people just, man, come on, man. Stop it, man.
Quando didn't have a problem with them. Von crashed out and tried to play bully.
No, he didn't try to play bully. He was trying to squabble up. If you see it out and you ain't got nothing on you, you squabbling.
Man, that was a play right there, Dandara. What are you talking about, Dandara? Quando playing stuff. You think Quando's going to be outside for the head right there for no fucking reason? He's just there, scratching his head.
But if you
knowing that the whole was there.
But look at, hey, you bouncing out the club, you a little tipsy. You see that who right there?
Nah, he knew the
you ain't thinking about it.
He wanted to see if them niggas was about to be on the time that they was, and they was, and that's what happened. It was like the whole situation. He was ready for it, bro. Yeah, Quando lives out there. Yeah, exactly. So he went outside and he was like posted. He was like, yo, let me see if these niggas actually on whatever they say they were on.
Yeah, he's feeling comfortable.
And they was on that timing. They wasn't on the timing that he thought they was on. They was on the, you know what I'm saying? Quando could have lost his life though. You know what I'm saying? They actually was on some crazy ass timing, but them niggas chose to fight.
You know, rebutted, really. And so with this kind of case, what happens is there's.
I ain't saying Quando ain't thorough, because Quando's thorough as fuck the way he handled that situation. I can tell you that. So you know what I'm saying? Quando's a thorough ass thing. The way
he was still moving through in the gen.
Even the way he was talking and the way he talks, and he was mad humbled about the situation, shit like that. He just brushed it under the rug and shit like that. I mean, so be it. You know what I'm saying?
You know, you think, oh, you're entitled to bail. No, you're not necessarily entitled to bail. There's called a rebuttable presumption that you're detained. In other words, you're detained. You got to prove. Now it's on you, the defendant, to prove that there's a condition or set of conditions with which, you know, you can put up to the court to make sure that, you know, you're going to, not only that you're going to come back to court, but that you're not going to be a danger to the public. So what are they doing now? Durk's team has filed a motion for his release in jail due to false information being presented.
Oh yeah, so if Vaughn pulled up to where Quando was, shit, Vaughn was looking for it. I guess I can, like, if he actually pulled up and he was looking for him and shit like that, and he actually pulled up there to actually do that,
all right,
punch a nigga in the face, like, you got to be more aware of that.
But hey, but remember I told you about the main guy leaving. Man, y'all seen all those people around King Von? They could have held that man, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be real smart at that, dog. Come on, man.
What happened?
They let that man walk up there by himself. They supposed to held him back like, chill out, man. We ain't come here for that. We came here to get our money and go. We came to have a good time. Why is you trying to go die? Come on, bro. Like, come on, man. Niggas got to be thinking. Stop trying to be so bad, bro. He got 50 niggas around King Von. 50 niggas around King Von. Y'all couldn't have held that man and told that man to stay right there. I go fight him. What are y'all doing? That is so easy to do. Like, what the fuck?
Facts.
Or don't do nothing at all.
That's true.
That's facts. It was not that serious. It wasn't that serious. That King Von had to put himself in that situation. That shit's different.
What they're saying. Defendant Durk Banks, through his counsel of record, moves to court to dismiss the superseding indictment against him. In this matter, in the alternative, he moves to compel disclosure of the grand jury minutes and evidence the government presented to the grand jury. The motion is based on the attachment, so they file a motion to dismiss. The problem with the production, however, in other words, the discovery that the government has produced, is that Mr. Banks did not create these videos, and the government has failed to show any nexus between the manufactured video clips and Mr. Banks. These videos were not created nor posted at Mr. Banks' direction. The internet users who posted these videos, including OTF Edit and Mix Tape, are apparently fan pages maintained by people with no affiliation to Mr. Banks or only the family Inc. The court should order production of the grand jury transcripts. So a prosecutor, and this is the conclusion, a prosecutor who knowingly secures an indictment based upon false information or who allows falsely obtained indictment to persist routes the grand jury from its central protective function. That is clearly what happened here. I mean, he's saying basically that the government has put up false information. There's a song refers in Little Durk's defense.
You see that shit?
He got good lawyers.
Yeah.
You see that shit?
He got some good lawyers.
So he filed. I mean, that's not. It's the truth, nigga. What you talking? He got some good lawyers. What the fuck, nigga?
He got some public defender. Name's gonna be getting there. Look at what it says. They're trying to get the prosecution. They're trying to get a mistrial. That's what it is.
I understand, but it's but it was the truth. So they switched up the superseding. They switched up the charges. So they say, oh shit, these niggas seen the play, so they switched up the charges. They was prosecuting on like false information, like fabricated shit, You can't sit there and grab a fucking Trapalero fucking video clip, and bring it to a fucking courtroom and say, yeah, look it. Like, what the fuck, nigga?
What they're saying is, so the accounts that were making the videos with all the straps and shit, probably the money.
Nigga,
those are different accounts. He's saying those are fan accounts because they're trying to use them against them.
Yeah. Yeah, facts.
So they're saying those are fan accounts,
It's
and he's
fake.
not affiliated with that.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
He got
fabricated.
smart lawyers.
Yeah. Yeah, he does got. I understand, but it's the truth. Like, how the fuck could the Feds is coming through with situations like this, the data?
They
Like, you
got
gonna need
tricked.
a fingerprint or something like that.
They
You gonna
got
need.
tricked. That's what they get. That's what they dumbass get. They got fucking tricked. That's good for their dumbass. That's right. It's good for their stupid ass. They got them fan accounts acting like that was them, and they had to throw all that shit out. That's good
You
for
can't
them.
use that
For
shit.
real.
Facts. Damn, that's crazy.
Function.
The
That is
superseding
clearly what
indictment. That
happened
means
here.
he had an indictment before this. The
Bro, he had a
superseding.
superseding indictment
Yeah, that
in
means the first
November.
one. Yeah.
This is
So
then they switched to now they made another superseding indictment. They switched to murder-for-hire and they charged the what? Stalking and resulting in a killing. Now they switched the charge. You know what I'm saying? This is now he got a second. You know what I'm saying? They switched the whole charge because of this right here. You heard?
yeah, looking like
The
Durk
lawyer
might
came
come
through with
home.
this, saying the prosecution that the prosecutors who knowingly secure an indictment based on false information. They was like, oh shit, we're gonna have to switch up the murder-for-hire, Donata, and now we're gonna put
Yeah, that's a mistrial.
Hey, they did do boosting like that. Hey, they did do boosting. They said that he got a gun charge while intoxicated. While what? While he was on dope or some shit. They charged him. They charged Boosie with having a gun while he was on dope or some shit. Like it was some crazy charge.
They switched the charge.
Because they couldn't get him for the
why? Who said they? Yeah, earlier they said that they don't be doing that. That I told you they be recharged. Boosie beat it, nigga. Boosie beat the fucking case that and they came through and locked him up for son for.
He was on dope. Say he was on dope while he had the gun.
Why he had the gun, but he already beat not having the gun, nigga.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How you beat not having a gun? Then they charge him having a gun while being on fucking drugs? Like what the?
No, he didn't beat. He didn't beat not having the gun. He justified about having the gun. He didn't beat the shit, man.
Because I said you got dope on you,
nigga. He beat. Look it. He beat it, nigga. He beat it, right? Boom. Yo, you beat it, Dada. He cuts the bracelet off. He cuts the bracelet off. He beats it. He cuts the bracelet off on live, Dada. He beats the case. Yeah, I beat the case.
No. Listen. The lawyer filed some case law justifying about having the gun. He ain't beat shit. They threw the case. Listen, the lawyer did a case law in California, whatever. That's how that's why they still got the gun charge on him with something while having the gun though. They don't beat shit. They threw that out.
In Cali, the new shit, they be charging you if you got any type of drugs on you.
They recharged them, bro. They recharged them, bro.
Yeah,
they recharged them after he beat it. They recharged them for what you say. What you saying is right, but that's after he beat it. He already beat it, bro. He already went to trial.
Listen. So the feds didn't have it first. That first one was the state, and then the feds picked this up while he was intoxicated. Or both of the charges come from the feds.
Boom. The first time was a state charge. He beat it in the state, right? So they let him walk out. So when he walked out, the feds picked him up. The feds picked him up.
So now listen to me. So that's what I'm trying to explain to you. See, listen. See. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This happened to everybody. This happened to people right now. People get charged in the
What up,
state.
piece of love? I'm not done. Look at.
He
leaves. The feds. He leaves. Right. The feds pick him up. Right. Boom. He gets bail. He's on a bracelet. Boom. He gets bail. He takes it to trial. He beats it. He
ain't go no trial. He didn't go no trial.
Nigga, he beats it. He takes it to trial. He beats it though, right? He beats it. Boosie beats it. He was facing like 3 years or something like that, whatever the case may be. He beats it. He cuts the bracelet off, Dada. Throws it in the pool. Takes his family on vacation, Dada. And the feds call, Dada, says, come back, Dada. They recharge him with something with being on dope while having a gun.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Very understood.
So now that's what happened right there. You know what I'm saying? So, damn. They probably charged like 3 times, right?
That's what it sounds like.
That's fucking crazy, nigga.
Sound like 3 times. It's weird. That's so fucked up. Boosie going through it 3 times.
That's fucking crazy. That's crazy.
Wait, so that shit ain't even dismissed. It says the court said.
I think Hawaii. His whole family's on vacation in Hawaii or something, or in the Bahamas or some shit. And they called them and said, you got to go back to data. And that they read some shit.
I mean, he's saying basically that the government has put up false information. There's a song reference and Little Durk's defense is Wonderful Way and Jackie Boy by Babyface featuring Lil Durk. The defense argues the prosecution misrepresented the lyrics, falsely suggesting that they celebrated the 2022 murder of Robinson, Lil Pab, when the song was recorded 7 months before the incident. So apparently what they did was they have a fan page, whether it's fan page or not. But so I think was that the original version that I just showed? All right, so let's look at the original song, okay?
Right? Why
it's usually just one person.
Play it, Dada? Because you ain't playing it, so why even play it? This makes no sense. We're supposed to know the lyrics.
Get one of them hits.
No. Honestly, these guys just aren't doing themselves favors. So that's the original version, right? But then look at the fan version. And supposedly that was filmed, almost a year before this thing happened. And let's watch. Art. Or is this reality? So what did they do? The judge granted Lil Durk a bail review hearing. In other words, now that this is not over, but now that, we're litigating this and now we have the discovery, we see what the government's trying to use, we're going to file a motion to dismiss and try to get him out. So the judge granted Lil Durk a bail review hearing in his murder-for-hire case after his legal team claimed prosecutors used false evidence to secure an indictment. They didn't just use the video. I guarantee you, they've got credit card statements showing that he bought these guys tickets to go kill these guys. This key video was fan edited according to the defense. Lyrics were cited that were recorded before the incident. But if it was re-released, and posted around the same time, is that evidence of anything? I don't really know. They offered $900,000 in real estate, $1 million, $150,000 from an associate, plus 24/7 security. Where did we see something like this? NBA YoungBoy. And guess what? They were successful. And they got rid of his fucking case for the most part, right? And then while he was out on bond, what did he do? He's trying to do prescription fraud. Thank you very much. The government.
What the fuck? What that got to do with Lil Durk? What the fuck? What the fuck that got to do with Lil Durk?
That's just saying that fuck his chances up of just being free. That's all. He just being sarcastic. That's all.
It's kind of the mastermind behind this. He's not. He was somewhere else. He's not the trigger man. I guarantee you, the government's evidence isn't related to just this one video. Here's what's going to wind up happening. You can guarantee that. Guess what happens almost every snitch federal case? Oh wait, did I say snitch? Yeah, snitch. People are going to fall by the wayside. There's going to be a cooperating defendant somewhere. Nobody likes to go to jail, let alone go to jail for the rest of their life. And so if someone is going to be able to point the finger that's in his inner circle, that's going to happen. So let's see what Lil Durk's father has to say, because he was on the Breakfast Club.
Even just in talking about it, you're smiling, and it's just, I can imagine, just as a parent, it's like, I want my child to be successful and it's happening. And then you're in a predicament that you're in and seeing it. It feels good to know that he's carrying the family and things are working out. And then everything that we are, seeing now happens. How did that feel when you heard the indictment come down and things of that nature?
From being in there and knowing what he up against now,
being in there, that means he's been to prison. He's been in the county. It shouldn't be that the younger one takes care of the older one. I mean, it just, I mean, paid Michael's tuition. I got him.
I gotta get like that, Dandara. Gotta get like that. Who am I going? Why am I going? What you doing, Dandara? You trolling? I'm son up with this shit. Yo, this thing, Kev fell asleep. Kev, you knocked out, nigga.
I'm up
with the
now.
gang.
I ain't never fall asleep. I was just listening to y'all.
You're chilling. I feel it. That's a fact, Dandara.
Yeah,
Damn, that shit hit different.
It's over with?
Yeah, nah. We on live though, but yeah, that little
Durk shit is ugly, man.
Since it feels like this is like the prosecutor's attempt at striking back at Lil.
What you said?
That little Durk shit is ugly, man, because it's like they're gonna try whatever they gotta try to keep him in prison.
Yeah. So, but he got a fighting chance, though. What you thinking?
I mean, it feel like you do because they changing up charges and shit.
Yeah. Like, why would they do that?
Throwing out something and changing it into something else is wicked. I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Throw out several things. They throw out all the things that they said was fabricated. They said all the shit was fabricated. They said, all right, we're going to throw all the fabrication that you say that was fabricated. We're going to throw it out. And then when we throw that shit out, we're going to hit you with something different, we're going to fix your case.
And the crazy thing about it, what they showing Durk too right now, that they willing to do anything to keep him in jail. So this is going to be a great fight. I believe Durk gonna come out successful because they trying anything, and you can't do that against somebody that got good lawyers. So I think they fucked up, and I hope they fucked up, and I hope Durk get out my nigga and never go back round that shit. What and gotta get everybody from around you, bro. I'm sorry if a nigga not living right, you gotta get him away from you, bro. It's over with. It's over with.
Positive.
Done.
Yes, you do.
Done. It's over, bro.
Positive, GG.
That's the thing though, when he was sliding around on demon time, they weren't stopping him. And now he's trying to push peace and do better. Now they're locking him up.
Yeah. Facts.
Facts.
I get what you're saying, DG. You saying when he was actually active, they wasn't fuck with him. Now that he's pushing peace, they fuck with him.
Yeah, they seen him when he was sliding. They couldn't stop him.
Yeah.
Big time.
When he was actually caught, when he actually could have got caught red-handed, they wasn't stopping him. But now that he's pushing peace and shit like that, these niggas fucking
they coming
it's
out.
It's crazy that the cops do want you to make crime. How they gonna keep a job? How they gonna keep a job if you straighten your life up? What do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? They want wrong. They let you do wrong.
Yeah.
How the feds can watch you for 12, 6, 7 years? You done made $80 million and y'all gonna come arrest me now? Y'all let me do the wrong. What the fuck? I kept y'all with a job.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Shit ugly, man. It's life.
It hit different. It hit different when you.
They turn your own people against you. They do. The feds is wicked, man.
Yeah. The game of life.
So you say there's something bigger to all this shit?
Absolutely. And then Durk political too. You gotta understand. You know what I'm saying? That voice is a motherfucker now. Every person with a big voice in this world that we live in, they try to shut your ass up. You believe that? I'm telling you now. It could be that too, man.
Sense. You're making sense, peace and love. So this nigga was fucking doing better, trying to make better decisions. Fucking, he was trying to he did the shit with the other side. He was doing things with
concert.
GE.
That concert, oh my God, bro! That concert, boy, sure enough freaked the world out. Trust me, boy.
That shit fucked him up. That concert in Chicago.
Yes, he showed all the other side dead and all that. Come on, he was paying homage for real. Like he was changing the world and changing it how how people should just let it go. He was telling people, let it go, man. Let that shit go. Let's live. Let's live. Let it go, bro. Nigga
So you
50,
say,
pushing 40, 45, 50, let that shit go.
so you saying Little Durk is actually fighting for the people?
I think now though, I feel like and now though he ain't got no other choice. He committed, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got a different life to walk now. And that's what he was doing. I feel like he was sincere.
Do you
I feel like he was
do you
sincere.
feel like Chief Keef do you feel Chief Keef did the right thing? Chief Keef just took a left and was like, yo, I'm out of here. I ain't even playing with y'all. I ain't playing y'all game.
Because Chief Keef Chief Keef fan base was different. You gotta understand that. Chief Keef was a gangster pop star, rock star. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand, like they weren't like that. They came in straight gangster shit. Chief Keef touched the motherfucking every race in the world with that crazy shit he was
I'm saying
making.
Little Durk, if
What?
Little Durk would have never did that concert and just did his and just been quiet and shut up and just did pull and just stopped fucking doing music and shit like that, they would let him be.
Fuck no, Durk still got his whole. It's what he is, bro. See, people don't understand. Like Durk probably really is that, as in like doing stupid shit. But you can say like as he got bigger, he started learning. So now he want to be better. You know what I'm saying? That lets you know Durk wasn't perfect. Durk probably was a dumbass nigga. You know what I'm saying? He, look like he be around all those niggas. You know what I'm saying? And that shows the character right there. You know what I'm saying? That's too many motherfuckers to be around, nigga. The hell? Shit, ain't no way in the fuck I'm gonna be around that many niggas, especially that I got money. Niggas, it's gonna be 10, 20 niggas gonna be jealous of that shit, nigga. What? Ain't no
Yeah.
way in there I'm playing like that, boy. I'm not playing like that. That let you know he was kind of like still young with, you know what I'm saying, with you know what I'm saying, with his awareness, you know what I'm saying, with, being around niggas, like, you know what I'm saying, that shit be over with. It's 2025, 24, he's still around 50, 60, 80 niggas? Shit. Hell nah, boy, you crazy, boy. No.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So he fucked. I mean, he was changing up his whole situation though. He was changing up his whole situation, bro.
Got too many cutthroat ass niggas around you, man. Them niggas, man, you could change, but everybody around you ain't gonna change. What the hell? Them niggas cutthroat like a motherfucker, man. Hell no, man. No. No, it's just not gonna happen. Nah, brother. Even though he say he never
You're
bring
not
nobody
feeling.
to his house, you still go around and be around all those personalities. And that's one thing I learned about, whatever the situation. Being around niggas with all these different personalities and all these whole ass ways, man, that shit will, man, you will stop liking niggas. You be like, man, hell no, because let me tell you something. Eventually, my nigga, we gonna fall out and it's gonna be some bullshit. It always happened. It always happened, dog. It's niggas period be on and be like, oh, you disrespected me, and start checking you like, you know what I'm saying, like he got authority over you. It's life right now with certain shit. That's why you just can't be around too many different niggas, especially if they ain't righteous. Especially if they ain't righteous, bro. Because they gonna have these selfish emotions and you might get jealous, and before you know it, nigga fucking your bitch, nigga telling your bitch all your business. You know what I'm saying? Nigga telling somebody else your business. Like, oh, here we go. Tell you, that never fails.
Facts.
So the Durk second superseding indictment is here. We don't actually have a copy of it. We'll probably get a copy of it in the morning. However, Durk's team did file what they call they say this is an unopposed request. So it looked like they had, some type of ex parte meeting, right? And by the way, I think it was even said in the docket notes, there was an ex parte meeting. And an ex parte meeting, if you don't know, in court means there's a meeting without the third party. And there's three parties in court. There's the party of the judge, the neutral arbiter. There is the defendant, and then there is the plaintiff, or in criminal cases, the plaintiff is the DA, or in federal cases, actually, it's the AUSA. Okay. Which they assist the U.S. attorney who files these from their offices in the districts, whatever. Anyway, the point is this. It looks like Durk and his team or his lawyers talked to the government, who said, hey, we're giving you a superseding indictment. So you trying to get the last indictment thrown out, our new superseding indictment, we're going to give you a copy of it before we present it in court. And we actually took out, which they did. They removed all mention of lyrics and they're now. But by the way, no, I think the superseding indictment is out. I posted part. All right, so this was filed, and it says wait, no, what?
Niggas is he just had his lawyer on his whole fucking podcast, and he's gonna try to act like he don't know what the fuck's going on. GG, you know what's going on? He told you what was going on.
It must have.
Young Monty.
Yeah, I did email the wrong thing. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm an idiot. All right, just give me one more second and I'll be able to fetch it. Okay. Here we go. All right. So let me just explain what happened in court. What didn't really happen in court? So this is the AUSA, or the U.S. attorney, actually, which, by the way, the last U.S. attorney, never mind, that's in a Diddy case. I'm tripping. So this is the U.S. attorney right here, Bilal, and then his assistant attorneys, AUSAs, are these people. And essentially what they said, there's a supplement to the government's opposition to the defendant's application for reconsideration of bail. So essentially what they say, and it comes to this page, on May 1st, 2025, right, which is yesterday, the grand jury returned a second superseding indictment, charging the defendant Banks and his co-conspirators with crimes arising from the August 22 murder of Quando Rondo's friend, Lil Pop, including an additional charge of stalking resulting in death in violation of this statute. Defendant Banks has presented a false narrative that he has been prosecuted and detained.
So that's what he's charged with. Stalking resulting in death. That's what they got him at.
Because of his violent lyrics. This claim is and always been baseless. The superseding superseding indictment 1 contains no allegations about the defendant's lyrics. Instead, just like every iteration of the indictment before it, the superseding indictment 1 contains significant allegations that show the defendant's alleged role in the execution-style murder of Taekwon Bowman, which is Quando Rondo's friend, Lil Pop, on a busy street corner in Los Angeles. These allegations and other evidence in the court considered during the defendant's blah, blah. Okay, cool. So essentially, they said that we got a new superseding indictment. Now, we get more information about the superseding indictment here. This is from Durk's team. And Durk's team says, hey, they had this ex parte meeting, right, where the government served them with this superseding indictment. And they said, okay, cool, we're going to need some time to kind of process this. And they agreed in an ex parte communication, because usually one side says one thing, the other side says another thing, and the judge has to rule who they're going to go in favor for or what the ruling is going to be. But if the two parties come to an agreement without the judge, which is, as I said, without a party's ex parte, they could say this is going to be an unopposed request. So they're saying the government agrees with them that they're going to need more time to look over this new indictment, right? So that's why they said defendant Durk Banks' unopposed request for additional time to submit his reply in support of the application for reconsideration of the detention order. Defendant Durk Banks, through his attorneys, Drew Finland, Marissa Goldberg, Jonathan Brayman, and Christy O'Connor, hereby files his unopposed request for a brief extension of time to submit his reply, blah, blah, blah. It says on April 23rd, he got granted a hearing. At the end of the day yesterday, one day before the defendant's reply was due, the government informed the defense counsel through email that they had gone back to the grand jury and re-indicted the case in a second superseding indictment against Banks. Now, chat, let me kind of break that down in layman's terms. The government knew they made a big fuck up. It looked bad. Now, I don't think the judge would have dismissed this case against Durk because of the fan video or the fan edited video that was used to get the indictment. That's not why. I don't think it would have been dismissed either way. But to cross their T's, dot their I's. Remember, this is federal court, not state court. This is supposed to be the big leagues. So since they realized they fucked up, they ran back to the grand jury. They had about 2 weeks to do this. They ran back to the grand jury and presented the case again in the sneak, under the quiet. And the grand jury came back and said, we're still indicting him again. So they're using this as the second superseding indictment. The way it works, and clearly by the definition of the word superseding, the indictment that is the last superseding indictment.
So was it fucking smart? Like, was that a smart move, Dundada? Was that a smart move? Because they trying to say that they had that case, Dundada, but now they gonna redo the case, Dundada, a whole different way. That's different, bro.
Indictment is the only indictment that matters. Okay, so the previous ones do not matter. It says the government provided a copy of the new indictment to the undersigned counsel on today's date. In the second superseding indictment, the government has chosen to. So they're saying the government threw in the towel, saying the lyrics, whatever. It says to remove the allegation regarding Mr. Banks' lyrics previously attached in previously included in the first superseding indictment. They removed an allegation regarding payment of bounties. So that's actually important. We didn't know that. So they're saying they removed an allegation that Durk was going to pay these people, which I'm wondering why they did that. That's the basis of murder for hire. If you charge me with murder for hire, at some point you gotta prove that I plan to pay these people, I promised to pay these people, or I did pay these people. So we're gonna have to figure out about that. And that was previously included in the first superseding indictment, and an additional charge of stalking. So they have given Durk another charge called stalking, resulting in death. Okay, I'm wondering what's
too sick to go out. Don't.
Yeah, that's fucked up, Dundada. That's fucked up, GG.
Give him this charge. Like, the murder charge should be the top charge. Like, why give him this like charge that kind of rolls up and kind of deals with murder, but it's not murder, whatever. Anyway, as the court is aware, both from the initial detention hearing and current briefing on Mr. Banks' application for a reconsideration of detention order, the government's allegation regarding Mr. Banks' lyrics have been a hotly contested issue before this court. It appears that the government has conceded this issue, but in the re-indictment of this case raises new factual and legal issues. Based on the above, Mr. Banks respectfully requests that the court gives him a brief extension to file his reply so he and his counsel could review the new indictment and respond as necessary and appropriate. Mr. Banks requests that he be permitted to file his reply on or before Tuesday, May 6th. And then they sign. Marissa Goldberg does it, she works out of Drew Finland's office. By the way, Christy O'Connor is on it. That's been Durk's longtime lawyer. And also Jonathan Brayman, who represented him for his gun cases in Chirac back in the day when he was there. Okay. So that's pretty much the update. The government realized they fucked up. They came with a new superseding indictment. They added one little petty charge saying stalking resulted in death, which here's the thing. All these charges are kind of linked. If Durk beats the murder for hire charge, he beats the stalking charge. You get what I'm saying? So they just kind of threw in a useless charge, but whatever. So Durk's team requested a week extension.
So Durk's gonna beat it, Dundada, because if he was gonna beat that charge, then he's gonna beat that charge. They saying, oh well, that's what's up, GG. That's what they saying, GG. So Durk's gonna beat it because he was gonna beat the first charge. He's definitely gonna beat that charge, Dundada, because it wouldn't make sense. That's what he was saying, Dundada.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Superseding, that means the first charge.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
They already know he got it. He got good lawyers. That's what I was saying.
Yeah. See, he's coming home. Durk's coming home.
You trying to do that shit with a public pretender, you're gonna be underneath the prison.
NBA young boy home. Quadro Rouse about to be home. Hey, saying it is what it is. NBA young boy been going dumb. That shit been going crazy. But we up out of here, the GG's, the Dadas, hyenas, scooping out to learn from Scuba Steve, stay more righteous than ever. You already know the Dada, you heard. Life's what you make it. You can't love it, you can't hate it. It's gonna be simply what you make it. Did you win the elevator? Who's elevated? God's elevated on the way to the top, the Dada. We stay more righteous than ever. The Dada, God chose you because he knew he could trust you. God's best kept secret, you heard. Now you're sleeping with the angels, the Dada, you heard. 3 o'clock, the Dada, that's the time, the Dada, that's the time. That's the time that angel, you should be waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning or going to bed at 3 o'clock, 4 in the morning. That's when the angels is up, the Dada. You heard the transferring, the Dada. That's a fact, the Dada. So y'all stay more aware than ever. Y'all heard. I hope y'all stay more righteous than ever. I hope y'all stand on our business, you heard. Kev already knocked the fuck out over there. What's up, the Dada? Yo, DG. How we gotta check in with Kev if Kev's going to sleep on the stream?
I'll wake him up.
Huh, DG?
I think he's snoring. I hear him snoring.
How the fuck are we gonna fucking have Kev, the niggas checking in with Kev if Kev's going to sleep, the Dada?
Damn, Kev, you missing out. Who gonna check in?
Who gonna check in, the Dada?
Damn, it's really 12 over here, bruh. It's 3 out there.
It's what? 12? What time is it?
I'm in Cali, 11:59.
Yeah. It's 12. It's 3 in the morning, the Dada. That nigga knocked out.
Bro. I like your message, bro. Like you be sending a real message though.
Nah, it's life, nigga. Ain't no real message, nigga. It is what it is.
Nah, but I mean the way you handle it. You know what I mean?
That's different, the it's late, nigga. You tired, nigga, no Diddy. Don't be telling me what the fuck the way you handle it. Nah, don't ain't no me type shit.
Like this what you make it.
Yeah, nigga, you're tired. You're tired, and now you're acting mad.
You
Diddy.
tired? It's 3 over there. I ain't tired.
What the fuck you talking about? What you trying to say, nigga? Like how you? What you on?
So look, this is how I don't know how I relate to people. You know what I mean? Because I see you ain't on no grimy little shady shit.
Nah, hell no, I'm thugging, nigga. I'm chilling. I'm more righteous than ever. I ain't gotta be right, nigga. Ain't no point in being right.
Positivity, yeah. You don't gotta judge nobody or tell them they wrong, shit like that. But
nah, I don't know, nigga. I live my own life in my own bubble, that I would never judge nobody. But this is what it is, Shinji. It's a situation where you're gonna have to come up the Dada, and everybody's different. The Dada. I just happen to not be never a hater or nothing like that. That's just whenever I was. The Dada. Like,
you got no hate in your blood, and I see that.
Nah, I ain't got no hate, nigga. Dada, you are who you are, Dada. So if you the nigga who could do mad backflips and do this and do that, Dada, I'm like, yo, this my nigga, Dada. I do all the backflips and shit like that. Yo, you can't be my nigga. My nigga right here do all the backflips and shit like that. They do competition my whole life growing up. I always been like that. Dada. Oh, niggas go hop in a Benz, pull up. Oh, my niggas in a Benz. Yo, that Benz is ill. You know what I'm saying? I'll be souped up for niggas, but at the end of the day, everybody's not like that, and you will never meet a lot of people like that. And I never even actually knew till I started to grow up and shit like that. I'm like, yo, what's up with this shit? And niggas, you see the envy and the hate and shit like that. So everybody's not going to show love because niggas actually, while they growing up with you and you're helping people, you won't even understand. They always want to be like you, and once they actually get to the point that they actually doing the same shit as you, they want to be competition to you. Cause they ain't know they never see nobody else.
They gonna take you out,
yeah. So it's like, why? Like, how the fuck you become competition with me? If I helped you, if I knew you was gonna act like that, then I would have never been helping you. Yeah, the Dada. Now, like. Now you could just help yourself, Dada, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, motherfuckers think they know it all, but they don't know nothing, Dada. They just know what they think they know, you know what I'm saying? They don't know how, but you might see me bake a cake, nigga, but at the end of the day, you're going to have to bake 1,000 cakes before you get nice like me, Dada, because I already, you know what I'm saying? I don't need a measuring cup. I don't need certain shit. I already know how to bake a cake, Dada. I know how to make the frosting. I know how to make the cake from scratch. You got to go buy the cake at the supermarket. You think that I'm buying cake at the supermarket, but I'm actually making cake from scratch at the crib. I'm actually making cookies from scratch, but you think I'm going to go get cookies that I already made. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't.
They can't bake no cake.
Yeah, you're gonna have to learn a lot more than that. You have to learn a lot more than that. You're gonna have to learn how to bake the cakes from scratch. You're gonna have to learn how to bake the pies, because the pies you're buying a cherry pie at the store already made, frozen. I'm actually making a cherry pie from scratch, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm making my crust, nigga. I'm putting everything, making my whipped cream, making my cheesecake, making everything from scratch. You don't know what's going on here, but you think you know, and now you thought that you brought a fucking cake from the supermarket and you put it in the oven. Now you want to compete with me, and I'm thinking like, yo, what the fuck? I'm about to teach you how to make these cakes, and your ass is fucking over there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta watch a lot of shit, because a lot of people, they become envious, and then competition, and then you just think of like, yo, you know what? Stay more righteous than ever. So you don't clean dirt with dirt, so that don't make you a different person. So this is what you do, nigga. There's 8 billion people in the world, You know what I'm saying? So if you are the person that you are, you gotta understand that this is what it is. If I bet you as a computer geek, don't switch up on me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you because you a geek, nigga, and you think, why you think I even told you? How you think we even got to transfer into thoughts and shit like that? But don't think because I'm talking like this or thing and you want to be thinking and you start acting all crazy and shit like that. Nah, don't switch up, Be the person that you are,
People be acting different in front of different people.
Yeah, I want to act different in front of different people, and you're just like, nigga, that's not even you. But you don't want to say that because that's hating. You know what I'm saying?
But
so you're just
that's
like,
too much work. It's too much work to be fake. Like, I don't know who got enough time to be fake.
Nigga, it's like
too much work.
It's like they wouldn't notice it. It's not even being fake. They don't notice it. Because they want to be cool. So it's just like they thinking that it's cool to do it, but
they try to act like you, they gonna fit in. They trying to fit in.
Yeah, that's a fact. They just not even automatically. Yeah, they just want to. Yeah, they just trying to fit in. So they gonna do what you doing, and it sounds so mediocre. You're just looking at them like, what the fuck? But you actually doing it, so you're just like, oh yeah, it couldn't be. It's not just me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you don't gotta try. If it's real, you don't even gotta try.
Yeah,
and you can spot a fake mile away.
Exactly. So it's just like so boom. So once you get into a situation that it's like that, more or less, the thing that you would rather do, if you got a good eye, you got to surround yourself by better people. You know what I'm saying? Which better people, it's good to be a law-abiding citizen, because the law-abiding citizen, all people is regular. They citizens, they regular law-abiding citizens. Instead of fucking with these mediocre niggas who wanna be. Niggas in the streets, they not street. They trying to be street, and the niggas who are street trying to leave streets. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand
if you were raising that shit, you ain't trying to stay there. Your
if you was raising that shit,
out.
Yeah, it's a point that you want to get out. Anybody who want to stay in is only because they not it, and they want to be. They still want to look a sort of way, but they never got it. Nigga, if a nigga got smacked if you got smacked for 10 years straight, right? It's gonna become a day that niggas gonna be that everybody that smacked you either gonna be locked up, in jail, raising their kids, working and shit like that. So you still in the streets, So all them kids don't know that you actually was getting smacked and shit like that. So now you got a whole little set of crew, because you've been getting smacked. You're tougher than the kids right there, that actually about to start getting smacked or whatever the case they be about to do. So they look up to you and you feel like things. So you look at them, and now these niggas, they got the clout, but them niggas ain't really the ones. But how can you tell the other niggas they're not the ones? If them other niggas actually see this nigga every motherfucking day, but mad grown, doing childish shit, showing them how to become whatever the fuck they are. How can you change their opinion on who the fuck he is? You know what I'm saying?
Bad role models, yeah. Kids raising kids.
Yeah, but this is a grown, but this is a person that actually
he's a grown man with a kid
mentality. Yeah, that stood in the same place as a grown man. He been getting smacked. He had to stay down there. Everybody raising the kids. Everybody grew up. Everybody think he's still coming out. Whatever the case, he's coming out. He's right there in the hood. He finally get the acknowledgement. Now niggas is looking at him, and he's feeling the power that everybody else was feeling like 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh yeah, some people be following fake shit. Some niggas follow weird shit. Some niggas, it's all weird. It's all different shit that's in the streets, but there's nothing in the streets but bad times. When you're actually growing up in the streets and mass situations occurring, I won't even lie. Probably shit that makes you smart, is probably losing people. And don't gotta be losing someone. Like, you could lose someone by just not seeing them again. No one has to be dead for losing someone. There's people who just went back home. And you're like, damn, where did these people go? You know what I'm saying? I had a boy that I grew up with, and we both went through the same shit, and this is my nigga. But something happened that one day this nigga said, his mom was like, oh yeah, they going back to Puerto Rico and shit like that. So I'm like, yo, what you talking about? So I go over there, I'm like, yo, y'all bouncing? Where the fuck y'all going? Hell no. Like, this is my nigga right here, this is my nigga. So I'm like, yo, hell no, y'all niggas not about to leave. So I go back to the crib. I'm like, yo, mom, these niggas is leaving. We'll be leaving too. They was like, nah, we're not leaving. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what you talking about? We're not leaving. We're staying here. That's law. So I just always looked at myself like, why the fuck he going back and we staying here? It never clicked to me. It never clicked to me like, oh yeah, it's real war over there. You're not going back right now.
Something happened with his family.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Owed some bread, had to go back.
Who?
The same shit with Mexico. No,
nigga, I was 10. I was 10 years old, nigga. I was 10 years old. He was 10 years old. He didn't have no saying.
What I'm saying is one of his family members might have got into some shit.
Nah, his dad died, nigga. My dad died. His dad died, but his dad wasn't as big as my dad. You know what I'm saying? His dad like ran a little project and shit like that, but his dad happened to die. You know what I'm saying?
What, they went back for the funeral or what?
Sometimes they bring the body back. Boom, we both moved out here because my dad was my pops was in a war. So his pops died. My pops was in a war, Dandada. So what happened with my pops is that my pops was in a war. So when he was in a war and shit like that, he the same shit that I just told you about. He made somebody, Dandada, helping somebody. Once the person got a little big, Dandada, he tried to tell my pops, because my pops was the biggest, you know what I'm saying? He's the biggest one. So my pops, he got his own little situation going on. So my pops got his own little situation going on, his own big situation going on. This nigga right here, Dandada, he's like, yo, when they go into the plug, he's like, yo, give me the money for the plug because the plug owes me. Trying to lie to my pops. My pops like, nigga, you stupid, nigga. I ain't give you the money to the plug. So he gives the money to the plug, whatever the case may be, some serious people. So whatever the case may be. So this nigga was actually trying to beef with these serious people and trying to fucking make my pops beef with them. But my pops like, nah, boom, I ain't doing that. So that's how they little situation started. And they happened to start beef. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A little situation. So they little beef started. Boom, my pops mad big and shit like that. He wanted my pops' fucking area and shit like that. All the areas that my pops had and shit like that. Because he's small time and shit like that. But this is the type of nigga, Dandada, that you would think that, oh shit, he's mad tough. But the nigga actually killed his cousin for $5. So that's why people in his area is scared of him. Because they're like, oh, he killed his cousin for $5. Oh, he's scary, but he's just a fucking cornball idiot that actually killed his fucking cousin for $5, knowing that people was going to look at him like that, but you ain't got nobody else to body. You going to body your fucking closest person to you. So niggas kind of knew. So that's what happened. The niggas like, yo, you're a weirdo, Dandada. So my pops, you know what I'm saying, had beef. So whatever the case may be, it was war. War started. Whatever the case may be, it was war from now long. Whatever the case may be, whatever. Boom, 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 boom. We live in mansions, all that shit, whatever. He dies. Once he died, Dandada, we move. We come out here. We go to Brooklyn, New York, whatever the case may be. We're in Brooklyn, whatever the case may be. Boom. When he dies, the kid father that I met, he died too. So he comes through too. Boom. He comes through. So he comes through, and that was my boy. So now I'm getting into shit with this nigga. Like, yo, come on. Boom, my boy. He knows how to do map flips, whatever the case may be, So I'm like, I bet. Come on. Come with me over here. Boom, boom. We move again. We move again. Now we in these projects. Things are selling, whatever the case may be. But we young. So we outside. Boom, boom, whatever the case may be. Not noticing nothing. We don't give a fuck. We just outside with it. And that's just one day he comes. He's like, yo, I'm leaving. I'm like, where the fuck you going? He's like, yo, been going back to wherever the case may be, going back to where he come from. I'm like, yo, because you know what I'm saying? Situation was getting hectic where his mom and shit like that. His mom was thugging. So it was just like, I bet. They bounced. So I was just like, oh shit, my boy Dick, nigga. And it's like laws. It's a laws. My uncle comes out here, my father's brother. That was actually my father's brother. You look good to him a little bit good, but you start to realize like, oh shit, these niggas actually did your father dirty, Dandada, because you're your father's kids. You lived in your houses with your pops and shit like that, and these niggas had the money. You know what I'm saying? They fucking it up in front of your eyes. But you don't know. You don't see it. You just see them fucking it up and shit like that. So they go back, and that's lost. You know what I'm saying? People don't have to die to lose, you know what I'm saying? But as you grow, you meet friends and shit like that. And now you dudes like your brothers and shit like that. And they start to probably die, go to jail. You grow up with some niggas, you know what I'm saying? I'm growing up with older niggas and shit like that. So I'm 14. All my cousins or the niggas on the block or whatever case may be, they 18, 19. So if we get in trouble, they gotta go, they getting knocked off, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just fucking, my mom's going to pick me up, or I'm just right there for a couple days or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? But we going, it's a whole different atmosphere. You start, and it's lost. So you're like, oh shit, and life changes when people loses. So you start to realize that you actually gotta, now you could pick and choose your fucking your boundaries or your friends or the people that you want to be around you. So why don't you just pick? Why can you just when you see people, fuck with people that actually got the same energy as you? Like, oh shit, I fucks with you. Oh shit, what's good? Yeah, what's good? Yo, this nigga said, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, you could pick and choose your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that there's not bad shit that happens, and you can't have fake niggas in your shit, or you can't have all real niggas in your shit, or whatever the case may be. All you gotta have is Dundada. You gotta have is probably care. You gotta have caring people around you. Niggas that actually care. Dundada, like, yo, Dundada, I actually know this nigga. Dundada, we actually care for. I care for this nigga. So if situation was to happen, anything could happen. Dundada, y'all gonna react caringly. You know what I'm saying? Instead of situations going sour. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, yeah, the company you keep.
Regular shit. That's it. If you don't got caring people around you, so when it comes down to that, then you like, I bet. So I can't tell you about how situations happen because everybody's situation is going to be different. My life's going to be different than your life. Your life will never be like my life. My life will never be like your life. It will never be like their life. Even people in the same fucking household as you, your life's going to be different. But this is what it is, If you're meeting people as I can meet people, then you can meet good strangers or good people in the world or good people. I just could see, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to just meet people and just have a good time right there for the moment. It don't gotta be like I'm gonna see you again, and it gotta be nice. Just like I'm talking to you right now. Is a good time right now, and I'm going. I always got good times. I always think it's good to have good times with people that you know, but it is what it is, Dundada. You know what I'm saying? You could meet. How did you meet your friends, Dundada? You grew up with them, but you met them at a point, Dundada. So you meet people. How did I meet you? How would I meet these people? How would I meet other people, Dundada? You just gotta keep meeting people, Dundada. Yeah, it's gonna be cruddy people. It's gonna be deep people. It's gonna be things, but you have to have your energy that you understand certain shit that you're like, you know what I'm saying? So my energy won't let me fuck with no weirdos or no shit like that. I'm just gonna acknowledge it, Dundada. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm only gonna fuck with the frequency that I actually fuck with, Dundada. You know what I'm saying? Which is going to have to be a happy person.
Get a vibrate high, bro.
Yeah, Dundada. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, so. All right, bro. You got to go to bed. It's 3 a.m.
I think I'm thugging. I don't got to go nowhere, nigga. I was just saying that the segment is over, but if you want a conversation, I'm smoking. I'm chilling, nigga.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm about to smoke.
About anything, nigga. It is what it is, nigga. Why you always hiding your face?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, nigga? Like, what you
hiding? Like I don't got no social media, bro.
I understand.
My family connected with cartel and shit. I don't even be on.
And nigga, and mine too. What that got to do with anything? Like honestly, like, that shit ain't got nothing to do with you, nigga.
My
you scary as
I
hell.
made a Facebook.
So that's all.
I made a Facebook a few years ago, and my house got raided.
You said enough, nigga. You said enough. You hiding. You scared. They gonna be you. What other cartel you got beef with?
Huh?
What other cartel you got beef with? Your family
no,
got
it's
beef
not
with?
beef. It's
get out you.
Fedz.
Nah, I know Fedz, nigga. Fuck out of here.
I was on the run for like 7 years.
Yeah, my ass, nigga.
Yeah, oh God. And I came back and charges got dismissed.
My citizen, nigga, with kids,
7 years on
kids,
the run.
Nigga, your father. Like,
on
to
the
the
run,
real,
7 years.
To the real, nigga. You're like, I wouldn't even be talking to you if you wasn't one of them. I know you a good dad. You take your kids to the park. Like, fuck you talking about running, hiding from the law, nigga. You be at the park. You hiding from the law, don't even be around their kids. What you talking about? You over there raising kids talking about you hiding from the law. Shut up, bro. I mean, it makes sense.
Nobody's hiding from the law. I said I was on the ring. Was not anymore.
Yeah, I bet. Sounds cute.
I came back, bro. I came back. I left from my city for like 7 years. Came back, and I'm at the bar chilling, playing pool with my boys. And I seen some fools that I know since middle school coming up, and they thought I was dead. They're like, "We thought you got killed." They said the feds were at their door asking about me and shit.
Nigga, you was hiding your whole life, nigga. So
Never hiding.
doing much.
Never. Nah, I just moved different.
All right, so you wasn't doing much, nigga. What you were like a racer? You race your cars and shit?
Nah. I was a person. La familia, Michoacan. They used to front me big shit.
All right, nigga. Bet. But yeah, you ain't gotta hide your face all the time, nigga. You can show your face, nigga. I got your back.
I know I can. Don't matter. You gotta pay me.
No, I'm saying I got your back, nigga. If anything. My folks is adult shit anyway. This is for Dolph, nigga. This for Dolph.
Big flipper.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact, nigga. Nah, but life ain't so serious, nigga. That's what it is, Tadara. All that shit's gimmicks, Tadara. I can't look at it comes to the point that it'd be like this, bro. People be too tough for themselves, nigga. Like, nigga, I see niggas I grew up with, nigga. One day, nigga, we're 12 years old. The next year, we're 13. Them niggas don't eat candy. They don't eat ice cream. They don't fuck with no kid shit. They ain't doing shit. They drink. They do this. All they do is drink Henny. They want to drink this or drink that. They don't want to be. So I seen that shit. I'm like, nigga, you're not even like that, nigga. Fuck you talking about, Dandada? Like you acting like you all like that, Dandada, but you're not tough enough to be yourself. That's crazy, nigga. Right. You're actually soft, nigga. If you think about it. So then
how can you be real if you can't even keep it real with yourself?
Yeah, but they won't understand that shit. You know what they do?
Well, I mean, but they're youngsters. They
probably, you know what they'll start doing? They'll stop. They don't want you to come around them. Sometimes they only want to chill with you alone. They don't want you to chill with you when they with their boys and shit like that. Because you could put them on blacks and shit like that. They're like,
yeah, you're gonna be like, you ain't even like that.
They're calling them by their nickname that their mom calls them by and shit like that. They're like, yo, this nigga, who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the thing. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like acting different around different people.
Yeah, exactly. But it's okay, bro. I'm okay with it. I'm just like, it's okay, Dada, but it just shows. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. You could grow all the way up, Dada, and niggas would never change, bro. They always gonna be the same, Dada. They always gonna want. They don't want you to tell to. The older they get, they don't want you to tell them who they are no more, Dada. They're like, yo, that's not me. That's not who I am, Dada. You're just like, yo, you're soft as fuck. You gotta look at it like this, but they'll never change. They always gonna have that mindset to keep being in a delusional life, nigga, and still be. They'll be going through some real shit, nigga. Getting locked up, doing this, nigga, you're still delusional, nigga. What the fuck you got locked up for, nigga? What the fuck? Wow, Dada, you're dumb, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain shit, Dada. So it's a lot of delusional shit going on in the world, Dada, that you just be like, you just gotta scratch your head and be like, I bet. They just want to get seen for that or something like that, Dada. That's not really who they are. But can you control?
They trying to portray that image.
Yeah, exactly. But you gotta watch people, and that shit's not gonna help.
Act hella gangster and tough. It's like
exactly.
You gotta show me like
exactly. That shit get whacked.
Everybody be talking shit.
And I'm not gonna say that I wasn't, and I'm not gonna say that I wasn't aggressive at the time, because I was fucking aggressive at the time. And it was a time that I was a fucking, you know what I'm saying, I was aggressive, but I never was like that though, Nada. Like I was never a bully or anything. Like I'll bring school niggas to if I was to bring anybody from school to the hood or something like that or anything like that, I'll have their back. I won't let nobody touch them. I won't let nobody talk to them. I won't let, you know what I'm saying? You know how niggas try to be, oh yeah, this nigga's from the school, that's your schoolboy and shit like that. Yo, what's up? I'm like, yeah, I bet, nigga. Don't be, I'll take any fucking headies or anything like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it gets like that. You do got niggas like that. Do I dislike the niggas who was like that? No, nigga, it's funny, nigga. I just start laughing like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Leave that nigga alone, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yo, don't talk to this nigga. He's only going to trick you, try to bully your ass or something. Make sure you're not talking to this nigga. If I turn around or something like that, make sure you're not conversating with these niggas. And
Hey,
then
but
that's
at the
when
same
niggas start
time,
acting.
you gotta check their temperature at the same.
Yeah, that's when niggas start acting cool. Like, yo, nah, don't listen to that nigga. I'm mad cool nigga. Nah, don't listen to that.
Once they see who they really are, now they want to be friends. And shit.
Yeah, once I start, like pointing fingers, like, yo, nigga, this nigga's mad. Watch it, he's gonna act weird towards you, You know what I'm saying? Or watch this nigga, he'll pinch you for your shit. You know what I'm saying? He won't, I bet. But they ain't gonna do it no more because you're like, oh, nah, I ain't like that. This nigga's cool, nigga. Nigga, I'm cool too. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta but everybody's just trying to be, you know what I'm saying? It's just a certain situation. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain situation. If you can't be real with yourself, then that is like, I bet, it be the fucking the weak niggas who can't come around and say, yo, oh, this nigga be pinching you. You just get pinched. He's like, oh shit, that was my boy. I didn't know he be pinching shit. Like, what the fuck, nigga? You knew. You just can't say nothing. You be getting pinched, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Don't even come around, but be loud as fuck.
Fuck you, just letting niggas just take advantage of you and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, bro. You just can't have people taking advantage, fucking misleading, doing manipulative shit, lying to themselves, lying to the others, because it's just gonna put you in a bind, that's just gonna get you right, and that's just what it is. If you're not doing that, you're straight. Like, and that ain't pussy. You know what I'm saying? That ain't a situation that is pussy. It's just a situation that is that's just who you are, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bet. You know what I'm saying? We on business. That's just what is.
It's like how you were saying, it don't matter if you a square or whatever. But if I'm fucking with you, if you solid, you know what I mean?
That's just what it is. Yeah, stay solid.
If you a square or
yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah. It wouldn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're a fucking nerd, nigga. Just do your thing, nigga. Be your nerdy thing. Do your thing. Just don't switch up, bro. You start switching up, nigga, it's just gonna get bad. It's not gonna be good, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta be okay when people trying shit, because everybody wanna try some shit, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Everybody's gonna be trying. Everybody wants to try some shit.
These earbuds are about to die, bro. I'm gonna probably hop on.
You good, Dada? We out of here anyway.
All right, bet. What you smoking on? What flavor?
Who, me? Nerd.
But Joe, you got Joe out there? You know what Joe is?
Huh? Dro?
Yeah.
Nah, niggas ain't smoking no Dro.
Hydroponic.
Yeah. Hydro, yeah. High nerds and shit like that. I don't know what this is. Let me see. This is hybrid.
Hybrid. That's the.
Yeah, hybrid. Bye, Dada.
All right, bro. Stay up.